Welcome back, everyone, to StarFall, a When Bards Attack podcast. I'm your Dungeon Master, Doug Kapoff. Welcome to our live stream D&D game. We're going to jump back in a minute. A couple housekeeping things. We are actually off next week, and we will not be playing. There will be no pickup games, despite what everyone is saying in the side chat over here. We have no game next week. But do remember to check us out on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, X, and you can support us on Patreon or our merch site, which is now up. So check those things out, but we're going to bring our players in right now. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see everybody tonight. With me, Kevin, Joel, and Jay on the right, Matt and Drew on the left. Good evening, everyone.
Yo.
Good evening.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to jump into episode 23 right now.
Oh.
All right, so here we go. I'm going to bring up the...
I don't really remember what we were doing, but I'll start by picking up Karak and there's Kara off the ground.
Fair enough.
So
That's possible.
That's actually likely, but... All right, here goes.
Did they make their death saving throw?
Last time on StarFall, as we begin Chapter 3.
Actually, I'm really fucked up.
As we begin Chapter 3, our heroes finished making their way through Miriam's Rest, where they encountered the spark of Miriam herself, her life force, now trapped in a small crystalline-like device hidden inside Miriam's Rest. After touching the gem, a few things happened last time. One, you seem to be transported to a strange place where things did not look right. The skies were different, the landscape was different, lightning crashed from the ground to the sky. You found Lady Miriam herself waiting to speak with you all. She spoke with you for just a few moments, warning you of things to come and asking for your help. Officially, she told you about what had happened, that Agarnoth, this great demon, has been buried beneath the earth itself, beneath Aerith, slowly infecting the land, while his soul is trapped, his spark is trapped in the secondary moon of Aerith, trapped there by her and her brothers and sisters. She has told you that in order to help you, she must be cleansed, as she herself has now been infected by the very essence of Agarnoth. And that will take one of the Star Children in order to cleanse this crystal that you are now carrying with you. Finally, she bid you to look for her brothers and sisters, who are also potentially being infected right now by Agarnoth, each hidden away where they were supposed to be resting for 100 years before returning. It has been long, many thousand, over 1,000 years since the battle with Agarnoth. So, for some reason, they were never brought back, never awakened from their rest or their sleep. And so, we have many questions. As soon as this memory or this message, this communication abruptly ended, you were transported out of the temple, and those caverns collapsed in on themselves. You made your way into town, spoke with the knight Farron, where you learned that the magistrate, a potential hint as to where he is, has been found. Some witnesses saw him leaving to the east, and he was going to send some knights there. He asked if you would like to travel with them to Solace, if that's where you were heading, and you guys decided to travel with Farron, the Holy Knight. Since you were going to accompany him, he felt safe, and he left more guards to protect the town and or to go search for the magistrate. With that, you guys headed south to Solace to make your next moves. You traveled for 2 days. In the morning of the last day, just outside of Solace, but about 20 miles away, The lights, the sky lit up with a flash of magical energy, very similar to that to which you saw in Northvale the night of the attack. A mysterious figure, a woman, appeared on the hillside and told you, Aaron, to give her what she was looking for. That you had what she was looking for, and she had warned you all not to be to get involved. Creatures, constructs of sorts, fire elemental, gargoyles of pure magic, some other construct creature descended upon the group, all mostly attacking Aaron, trying to get at the crystal he carries inside of his pack. As we ended, you guys were just finishing off the last of these creatures. She disappeared as soon as the battle began. And as we pick things up, we are back that morning. It is probably the wee hours, about 4 or 5 in the morning. It is dim outside. You can see the lights of Solus just in the distance, about 20 miles away. And the last of these construct creatures has just been destroyed. With that, I turn it back to you. Farron is just kind of just finished chopping down one of the last gargoyles. Turns to all of you, breathing heavily. Not injured. Looks like he has a couple scratches on his armor and what have you, but nothing got through. What was that? What was that? Who was she?
That beats me. Never seen anything like that before. Anybody know who that was?
Before. She came to me in a dream. I didn't know that she was real. I thought that that it was a phantasm or something.
You've seen her before?
It's important.
Yes. She came to me in a dream and taunted Alonis.
Why me?
Farron will look at you, then Alonis. Who is she?
I don't know. I don't know her. What did she say about me?
She didn't introduce herself by name, but
Actually,
Alonis, she said that
she did give you a name.
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
And
that's fine.
She didn't introduce herself by name. And Alonis, she said that neither you nor I are part of the great song. And then she told me to desist in what we were planning to do.
And what was that? Farron asks obediently. What did you do?
Is this because we played music last night?
This was quite some time ago. And I believe at the time we were talking about going to the circus.
Farron, you see him like literally just kind of like shake that back. What? She said you had something. What is she speaking of? That was no ordinary person or creature. I've never seen magic of that magnitude, except for once. He points kind of at all of you. He kind of points back towards Northvale.
Oh.
I saw the lightning that I saw when she appeared reminded me of the flash of lightning I saw at Northvale during that attack. You think was she involved? He asked like you would know.
She did not address that in the dream, but the flash does look similar. And
well, wait. Let's get back to me. Why am I in your dreams? And we're not in the great song, and you didn't tell me, or was she lying?
She was lying. And I didn't think that it was worth troubling you about, because I didn't want to shake your fragile confidence. But
consider it shook.
But it's nothing to concern yourself about. I don't think she knew what she was talking about. In fact, until just recently, I thought she was a dream. It turns out that maybe she's more than a dream. I think she might exist in real life.
Any dreams can come to life and try to kill you in the middle of the night?
Yes, but it's been a long time.
What was she talking about? She said you have something she wants.
Is this about you guys, playing music, being part of some song? Because I'll tell you this, Karak, just because something sounds crazy doesn't mean it isn't true.
Of that, I'm pretty sure you are the authority.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if having agree with this is good.
Let me get this straight. She wants you to stop playing music? That's why she attacked us?
She said you had something she wants. He still has a sword.
Talent?
He's like pointing at you guys. Like, and you can see he's stepping back a little bit. Like he's creating a little bit of distance right now as he says this.
It could mean the instrument of my people, which is how Alonis and I tapped into the great song in the first place, showing my dulcimer. But that is not something that I am willing to give up.
Matt.
This instrument has been around for generations.
I need to know, are you misdirecting intentionally, or does Karak actually believe that?
I actually believe it.
Okay, that is fine. I'm not gonna. Your call on that. That seems. That's an awfully powerful magic wielder to be coming for an instrument. It seems unlikely.
Thank you. Well, there are very few, and it is how my people tap into the great song. It can also be used as a instrument during battle.
Again.
On occasion. Although
How so?
I was not fully trained in that before I left.
Okay.
Something doesn't add up here, that's for certain. He looks at each of you, kind of taking you
these
all
past... Nothing's adding up. I was hoping to get some answers from the Duke.
As soon as you say that, you see his eyes kind of almost narrow a little bit. Speak nothing of this to the Duke.
Oh.
Why can't the Duke know?
How so?
I will meet with the Duke myself. The last thing we need is creating panic or misinformation. Speak none of this to the Duke.
Will you tell him exactly what happens here?
I will inform him of what has occurred, privately.
That's probably for the best.
Okay.
It lacks integrity. But I don't know the Duke, so if he has a fragile disposition, much like Alonis, then perhaps it is good to keep something from him.
I appreciate your discretion.
We should probably make haste for the city. I don't know if she's coming back.
I agree. I will tell you, in my travels, I've not experienced any with magic of that magnitude. There's, as I said when we were traveling here, there is something amiss, something happening in this region. For some reason, and as you see his eyes kind of shift to you all, you can see there's some question now. It's for some reason, every time something strange occurs, you all seem to be near at hand.
Thank you. It's our honor to be at hand.
Personally, I've had a string of bad luck my entire life, so thanks for bringing it up, but I think let's just get going.
No, I mean, I think that's right. I think we all have been called here by up above.
Perhaps.
Glance up at the moon.
Both moons are out.
Follow his gaze. Which moon is he glancing at?
Which one are you glancing at?
The big moon or the small moon?
Oh, that dirty little nasty moon. You know which one I'm looking at.
Smaller.
Is it dirty?
You know, I think
Yeah, look at it. Does it look like it's smudged or something?
It's darker. So the main moon,
Uh-oh.
the larger moon, is looks similar to a moon on Earth. It's kind of bright white and sometimes gold. Miriam's shadow is almost look like it's always like in an eclipse, like a lunar eclipse, like that kind of dark, dingy, orangish, almost reddish kind of tinge to it. Very well.
But
I agree. We should make haste. We can be at Solus by midday if we move with haste, and I recommend we do.
We don't have that type of spell.
we'll be safe there.
That you will. At this point, he does put his sword away. Let's break camp.
Wow, he had his sword out the whole time?
Yes.
Good
Or
lord.
just attack.
Oh.
It's only been like a minute.
All right. Well, he's going to start breaking down camp. Anybody want to do or say anything? Now's the time. Otherwise, he's going to start making his way.
Help him break down camp.
Okay. All right. Rolls up, bed rolls, that kind
That's
of
what
thing.
I will do.
I'm gonna go talk to Alonus real quick.
Go for it.
Does anybody need any healing?
Oh.
Yes.
How much healing do you need?
Let's see,
I
I'm
need healing
at
as well.
29 out of 63.
I'm at
Okay,
39 out of
I can help with
75.
How many do you have, Jay?
39 of 75. It's about half.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ouch. That fireball spanked everybody.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
They got us good.
Yep.
All right.
I always do.
Do you have the AoE?
I'll do
heal? The Prayer of Healing, Drew? Yeah.
Don't think so. I don't even. Let me check and see if it's in my known spells.
If it is,
If so, I'll do that.
yeah, you can flip it in since we just rested.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the AoE. It takes 10 minutes, though, which is why it's not an active combat spell. But
Oh, outside.
Yeah.
Well,
Should we take a short rest before we head out?
yeah, or you could take a short rest before you head out if you prefer.
I don't feel like I need one of those. But
No, I think just be a quick heal.
Alonus.
Oh, real quick, I have a temporary hit points. Are those still good, or does those go away?
Yeah, no, they're still there.
They're good. They're good until a long rest.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
really?
Unless
Check
unless a spell says otherwise. But most temporary hit points that you get are good until you long rest next.
Gotcha. Okay, just making sure.
Then they get wiped. But some
Hey,
spells
Renee.
do say they last for like a minute or during a spell. But
Aaron, allow me to heal one of them as well. I can help with that.
Well, unless he's got the AoE. Did you look to
Oh.
see? You should have it.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
I've got it. Hold on a second. I just need to sub out. Oh, God damn it. D&D Beyond. Just being crazy. I just need to sub out a spell slot for it. Or a spell for it.
And does anybody else
Okay,
need
I'm-
healing? Because it is an AoE, so I think everybody can get some. Anybody else need it?
I do not.
I definitely need some.
Lucky.
So.
It's pretty typical for me. I like to run away from people,
Right.
That's
All right.
true.
and I'm decently successful. at
Kevin,
it.
do you need any healing?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think I came anywhere close to getting it.
So
Oh,
how does this work?
you're
Is it
welcome.
3D? Do I just roll through the 3D8 and then it like I divide the total
No,
amongst the
everybody
three people?
gets
or-
everybody gets the 3d8. I mean, unless the spell has changed
Okay,
dramatically, but it should just be a straight roll for everybody.
11 points.
Okay, everybody take back 11.
Nice.
Alright.
There we go.
Yeah, everybody gets it.
Cool.
Wow, they have actually
Alona.
increased it. Unless I have not read this in a long time. Everybody gets the benefits of a short rest as well. So if things reset during a short rest, that does reset things.
Oh, I will get a spell back. Yeah, that's awesome.
Up to 5 creatures of your choice who remain within the range of the spell's entire casting, which is 10 minutes, gains the benefits of a short rest and also gain 2d8 hit points. Creature can't be affected by the spell again until that creature finishes a long rest.
We got benefits of a short rest if we're in there?
Yes. Yeah, you get the effects of a short rest. So if anything recharges...
Oh, I'm definitely hopping in.
You don't get hit dice back, actually.
Yeah, not hit dice.
Yeah.
Things that recharge can be recharged. Yep.
My pack spell and my Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
Yeah. You only get to do it once, but hey, it's a freebie.
A heavy short rester.
Yeah, nice.
Oh yeah, that was great.
All right. Well, with that, any other healing or anything else you guys are going to do?
Alonus.
Oh yeah, good.
You might be feeling a little bit unsettled by the news that person came to me in a dream and said that you're not a part of the great song. But you should know that I think it's all a lie. And until today, I thought that this person only existed in my dream. And occasionally we have bad dreams that tell us things that we don't want to believe. And sometimes things that aren't even true. And it could very well be that this lady is lying in the same way that many dreams lie to us. So take heart and don't take it too seriously.
Well, it feels a little hurtful that you didn't tell me when you first heard this. But so please don't keep secrets anymore. My life is on the line here.
From henceforth, I will tell you my dream.
Thank you.
I will tell them in detail.
I don't need all of them. Just anytime I'm in your dreams, tell me about it. I think that portion of it belongs to me, actually. I think so. Yeah, it makes sense.
Very well. Do you also want to know dreams if other of our current travel mates are in them as well?
Well, I'll leave that to your discretion as to whether or not, if their lives are in danger or something like that, if you think it might be helpful for them to know the information, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. But I do agree on one thing. It's possible, and it sure does seem, if she's gone through all this length to get to you, to get to us, quietly whisper, to get to the crystal.
Well, I forgot
and
about
she might have been lying to you about that. She may be going to every length to stop us from being a part of this song.
That's my thought as well. Well, now that I know she's not a dream, is that if she came all of this way and she's trying to stop us that badly, we must be onto something that she doesn't want us to discover. Or we must have something that she greatly desires, which I suppose she mentioned.
I think Aaron does. That's why they're all going after him.
Aha. Well, I feel badly that I lied to Farron then.
Oh, you did.
Do you think I should tell him about the crystal?
No, do not. Definitely do not. Do not do that. He'll smite you.
Integrity.
He'll smite you.
But he did ask us to lie to someone else. So maybe he believes that this action is acceptable.
Yes, I don't think he needs to know. I think it's safer for the great song and for all of us. He doesn't know. For your mother.
Well, it does make a sort of sense, I suppose. Very well. But in the meantime, take heart. My mother read your name aloud from the scripture of my people. There is no doubt that you are in the great song, though whether you are a hero or a villain, we have yet to find out.
Could I be a villain?
It's highly unlikely, but occasionally the great souls that have an evil disposition are listed in the great song. Such as Sindar, who I mentioned before.
Yes.
But more than likely, you are not a villain.
But if I was, I'd be a good one.
No, not right now. But hopefully, once your training is complete, you would be a villain most worthy, and I would eat your heart if I ever had to kill you.
Wow. Wow. If you ever see yourself doing that to me in one of your dreams, definitely tell me.
I will make sure to let you know if it happens again.
You hear a voice break up this conversation. Are you all ready?
Ready?
I am also ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Then with that, the 6 of you begin riding off towards the south. He picks up the pace. Farron definitely moves to a much more aggressive pace with the horse. And you guys would have to stop probably about 3 hours in for the horses to get some water and quick rest. But the rest of the journey south is uneventful. You travel through what is known as the what's it called? Sorry, if I pull up activate the scene real quick so we have it. Really kind of the beginning of what's called the Darsham Steppe. And it's just really this mostly flat, but then you see some kind of random hilly kind of spaces kind of to the east and the west as the kind of the edges of the two mountain peaks that create, this valley that North Vale is in, kind of on either side. But it's pretty much just a flat, grassy area, high, like knee-high grass in lots of places, except, along either side of the road. But you're able to ride following this highway up without any trouble at all. By about 2 o'clock, you guys start to see the tips of Solus itself as you kind of come over the last rises, in these hills. And you see Solus come into view. It is a large town or small city. This is still considered, although it's a city, it's still considered a relatively small city. It is a fortress. What little history anybody from the area would know is that Solus was essentially built as a fortress town, it's grown to a city over the years, or over its lifetime. But it was originally a fortress, kind of to protect the capital from any aggressors to the north. And what you see is this giant city. It kind of takes up your whole view. You see it has a giant, 30-foot wall. So it's really hard to see inside the city, except for every once in a while you kind of come up over hills and kind of see down into it as you're kind of making this final pass. But the entire city is surrounded by a large 30-foot stone wall around all sides. It is relatively secure. And it looks like, and I'm going to bring up for our viewers as well, I'll switch over to this map view, and I will bring up the map of Solus, just to help to kind of describe what you see as you approach. It is called, once again, as a reminder, the City of Spires, or the Northern Lantern. It looks a little bit like, and can you guys see it right now, or is it black? Probably have to turn off
black on my screen.
Oh, I have to turn off token vision. Sorry. Turn that on. There it goes. Should be visible now.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. So you see, it's almost like the city is built like a 3-tiered birthday cake, essentially. So it's hard to see the mid tier because it's behind the wall, because it's this 30-foot wall, but over kind of the main tier of the city, you can see this upper kind of flattened area, and that is what is known as Hightown. For those that have been through Solus, you know what it is. This secondary tier is considered this first birthday cake level is considered Hightown. It's where all the nobles and well-to-do typically live, coming up in Hightown. And then the next tier up is you can see it from here, this giant fortress. It is a stone fortress that a large spire comes up from, considerably even higher, and that is that light you saw from 20 miles away. You can see this, it's not lit during the day as you approach it. And then you see other spires. They're all about, they just peek up over the wall, so they're a little bit over 30 feet tall. Kind of scattered throughout the city. You see these giant spires. They're pretty wide-based towers. And you can see similar lights would have been lit. You can see they look very similar to the upper kind of central spire. And so you have these three tiers. For those that have been in Solus, which is everybody but Matt pretty much, and Urskar. So this is sort of Midtown. This is kind of the main level. You can see it's a large city of about, it's probably about 7,000 residents from a size. So then you've got Hightown. Then you've got the actual fortress itself, the Duke's Palace. For those that have been here, you can also see, once you get a little bit closer, you can see the temple. There's a beautiful temple called the... Go back to my notes. Solus. It's called the Cathedral of the Seven Flames. And it is visible from almost anywhere in the city. And again, this is kind of what you see as you're approaching. And then finally, those that have been to town, I will direct you to, just to kind of color out the different things that you see or you're aware of, this lower area that looks like it's essentially a fourth level. There are actually 4 levels, so it's generally described as 3. Within Midtown, there's a what's locally called Lowtown, which is the most, it's headed towards slums. I mean, it's not quite slums, but it's definitely the tightest packed, kind of the least affluent area of the city. A lot of the rainwater rolls down into Lowtown off the top 2 tiers, so it's prone to like flooding and what have you. It's definitely the lower end of the district. So there's essentially 4 areas: Lowtown, Midtown, Hightown, and then essentially the palace, the Duke's Palace, the Duke's Fortress. You guys are approaching from the north, so you'll be kind of coming in from this direction, just kind of highlighting the north gate. There are a number of small residences around the outer wall. You can see it looks like the city has overgrown throughout the walls, and it's just starting to grow up outside the city walls. And you see a number of farms as you guys are riding in, and other smaller residences that kind of scatter out from outside the city walls. It has 2 stone gates, 2 stone doors as you guys start to approach. And there's a line of people slowly getting in. You see carts and people coming from, you're not sure where, but it looks like there's a little bit of a line to get in. Not a long line by any means, but you can see it kind of queues up outside the walls, where people kind of can, have to, looks like maybe an inspection is happening, some sort of conversation. But you can see that up ahead as you guys are coming down the road. The city is, again, sprawling. You see these spires. You can hear the sounds of a large, city. From here, you can hear the sounds of metal on, metal as, iron workers and shopkeepers and what have you can be heard throughout kind of the region. And yeah, that's what you see. As you approach, Farron will tell you, kind of slowing to a trot as you guys are coming kind of down the final bit of road. Looks like he's going to go around the line, and he kind of directs you to follow him, pretty much.
Whoa, cutting the line.
He kind of starts moving around the handful. There's probably 50 people kind of queued up outside. But he will tell you at this point, thank you for once you get inside the town, there are stables on the western end of town. Just leave the horses there; they'll take care of it.
Where should we meet you after you're done with your meeting with the Duke?
Do you need to meet with me? He'll stop at this point. Do you need? Is there further business for us to discuss?
Oh no, I just thought you were gonna do an introduction first.
No,
before we went to meet.
No, that document I handed you. If you take that to the Duke's palace, they will make arrangements for you to. Yes.
Got it.
No, I think this is where we part ways. Yes, this is where we part ways.
Well, best of luck to you.
If you do need me, I'll be staying at the up at the hold on, points of interest, Doug. There they are. It is called. Where did I put it? Let's see, what number is it? It is 7 on my list. The Iron Quarter. I'll be up at the Iron Quarter.
Oh.
It's up on the second tier.
Well,
It tells you. It's the barracks, essentially. It's called the Iron Quarter. Every number and letter on here is a point of potential interest. So there's a lot happening in this town. So,
hot.
One is called Sunspire Keep. Is where is the Duke's palace.
Oh.
All right. Well, but yes, if you need me, I will be there for a couple of days before I either, depending on what the Duke says, either head back to Northvale or back to Caldesa.
Well, safe travels on your way.
You as well.
It was nice hearing from you, Farron, and particularly getting to know something of your father, who sounds like a wise man.
Yes, it was nice traveling with you all. Please be safe and safe journey. You can follow me in, and we'll go on our way. So unless you have anything else, he'll just kind of ride, kind of trot back up a little bit, kind of to the front of the line, where pretty much everybody's queuing through a line, but there's room on either side, really, and there's just a handful of guards there. Looks like they're checking wagons, mostly. Most people, if they're traveling kind of by themselves, are just getting a quick, like, why are you here? What do you are you just traveling? You can hear, like, brief conversations. They're not very thorough questions, like, where are you from? Why are you here? Those kind of things. Wagons, however, are being searched. You can see anybody with any large carts or wagons, they are doing what looks like I wouldn't call it thorough, but definitely a review. But he just rides past. You see him kind of raise a hand. A couple of the guards acknowledge him. Lord Farron, welcome back to Solace. And you said, yes, thank you, men. They're with me. We're all coming up from Northvale. I must speak with the Duke immediately. These men can follow me. Of course. No questions asked. You guys are allowed in and into the kind of central kind of initial area, which is a handful of shops and a couple of small residences kind of near the front gate. But Section A, basically to your right or to the west, is what you can tell clearly from here is the main market district. You can see dozens and dozens of shops. You can see most people are moving that way. Like as they come in, they go west. Not many people are heading east at all. He gives you a quick nod and then does a quick kick to the horse, and he goes riding off down the street at a pretty decent pace.
Well,
kind of towards the market,
but
definitely looks. But he kind of veers off towards the upper tiers pretty quickly. These are all
Not like this morning.
cobblestone roads. Most of the buildings, unlike Northvale, are kind of partial stone, wood and plaster. But you do see a number of buildings are made out of like old stone. This is much older town or city. The architecture is similar, kind of brightly colored roofs, many reds and blue, kind of tiled roofs. But most of them have at least some stone built into the structures itself. And the cobblestone itself is very much like this map. Is this very kind of bright white cobblestone that you can see like kind of grout lines between, but it's like solid, thick, cobblestone. You can hear the horse as it rides across, for sure. It's pretty open in the front. The immediately to your left, that kind of eastern block, you can see rows and rows of like tight like homes with like small alleyways. Like it's like pretty tightly packed. So you can see there's sections of the town that are pretty tightly knit together. It doesn't look like most of the homes have a lot of space unless you're up on that upper tier. You can see that and you can see it from down here. You can see there's a lot of larger homes and space between the homes. Otherwise, everything's pretty packed in like a city. Turn it to you. He is gone.
Okay.
Farron left the party. Doo-doo-doo.
Yay! Woo! Can let my gut out now, so to speak. Should we return some horses? First, go to a market, talk to a duke.
Let's get rid
Wasn't he gonna go talk to the Duke?
He is
we
definitely heading to the Duke, but you have an IOU for the Duke, and a Duke's basically a favor of the Duke that he wrote personally for you all for your help in Northvale.
Aha.
24 is the stables. You can see them from here. Right behind the marketplace is a very large stable. You can see it. It's like multiple buildings up on a hill, and you can see like large grass around it, and like a pen around it. You can see horses and oxes and other crazy. It looks like it's like a large, like everyone keeps, like all travelers kind of leave their stuff there really close to the marketplace, which is where a lot of the inns and taverns probably are.
No, it's the horse starport.
Pretty much.
Nice.
I love it. Let's start heading that way.
Gonna head to the west?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. The streets are crowded. It is busy. Again, most of the people are either heading to or from the market. A lot of the travelers are heading kind of in either direction. You're able to kind of make your way through. Small buildings. Mostly what you see on the outskirts of the marketplace up here are more like souvenir-y type things and local vendors selling like blankets and knickknacks and really common things through most of this area. And then there's a few small little like restaurants and food eateries kind of scattered throughout, clearly dealing with the local traffic that comes through this area. I will tell you this.
Eyes peeled for the.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, just keep my eyes peeled for the gilded flagon.
Okay, got it. Okay, I will say, just so we're clear, now that we're in a town again, in a full town without anything really happening at this point, at any point you guys can move time. All you have to do is say, hey, we're going to take downtime. I'm not going to ask because I don't want to like direct the game in any way, but just know that you can always just say, hey, we're going to take a downtime a day or 3 or 4 or however long you want. If you ever want to move time and just say we're going to stay in the inn or just kind of do things around town. So that's always an option at any point. I will say, with each chapter, I have written a timeline. There are things happening, and depending on how long you spend in certain places and how much time you allow to pass, things within the story will change and evolve, just like it did in Chapter 1 and 2. All right. As you make your way into what is called the Moonvale Market, is District Area 3, there are a number of buildings. This is the main hub. So there are a number of different shops and bars and taverns and inns, and one of those spires is here. So you see one of these giant towers that kind of reaches up to the sky, just over the tops of the wall, and you can kind of see it is what's called the Guild Spire. This is where all the guild kind of offices are located. So if there's any sort of business or admin with any of the guilds, typically they're going to be in this particular spire. It's right in the middle of the marketplace, and at night, for those that have traveled through here, it's because it's so lit up, it lights up the whole marketplace, so it can stay open pretty much all night long. For one of the spires. Yeah. All right. Some other things that you see as you enter the marketplace. Some key notes. You see a general store, 32. It's called Hearthstone General. Is there. There is a inn called the Silver Chalice Inn. That appears to be one of the more popular buildings that people are kind of coming and going to. It's a large 3-story stone building that looks like it has probably dozens of rooms at its size. It's probably one of the bigger buildings in the marketplace, called the Silver Chalice Inn. That is number 13 on your map. 32 is the general store. The other buildings you can see is the clearly what looks like a relic dealer, because it says deals in relics. It's called Ember and Ash, a relic dealer. And then you can see the city stable. Otherwise, it's mostly general stores and basic shops. But those are some of the key ones that you see immediately. Kevin, you're looking for the gilded flagon. No sign of it in this kind of main marketplace as you guys enter in. You can smell cooked foods and meats, and again, traders are calling out their goods like, oh, necklaces and charms and this and that. It's a crowded, busy marketplace. It is loud. It is busy. Much busier than
any knights in there? Walking around?
Yes, there are guards moving around in this district for sure. Probably more in that stretch between the gate and here. You probably only saw 3 or 4 of them in that kind of small distance, just kind of on patrol. Here in the marketplace, you could easily count about a dozen scattered throughout.
Okay.
Some of them are walking through the crowds. Some are stationed kind of at the north end, or at the west end and the east end on either side, kind of monitoring. But yeah, they're just kind of scattered throughout. Usually in groups of 2, and they seem friendly, not like anybody's like looking for anything. They're just city guards that are going about their day-to-day activities.
As we actually pass a couple of them, lightly bump into them and take some money from them.
Oh boy, we're
a regular person.
starting early.
Oh.
Kevin, give me a sleight of hand check, please.
You better bardic yourself.
This is 19.
Ooh, rolled a 17. You managed to grab a purse, a guard's purse as you walk by. It doesn't have a whole lot of gold on him. Only about 16 gold coins.
You stole his lunch money.
I'll do that 2 times as we're walking through.
Well, after you do the first one, what I will tell you is after you do the first one, as you bump into him, you see the guard kind of, hey there, watch yourself there. Watch yourself there.
Oh, sorry, my lord.
Yeah, move along.
Moving.
Dos continues making his way. Are you gonna do a second one?
Not if it's within eyeshot of. I will wait a while before I
Wait a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are in the main market then. There's a couple fountains. Again, all these buildings and structures. There's 2 smaller inns, and then the Silver Chalice Inn is the largest one here as well. And yeah, that's what we see. What would you guys like to do from here?
Do you guys want to grab a room here for the
Let's
night?
get,
Do we want to go talk to the Duke today or tomorrow?
I think we should get a room and get a feel of where we're at here in this new city. It's new to me, and I think it's new to Croc. So I would like to get a feel of the city. Maybe check out some of these new food and new smells. I'm saying I like to check out some stuff for my spices here that I might be able to use on the road to help us out. And I also would like to get some potions and some other stuff and maybe a magic shop. So maybe we'll just kind of do that today and get settled and then go see the Duke tomorrow. Or whatever else wants to do. That's my suggestion, but I will go along with what the group wants to do.
That sounds like a good base plan.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah.
Makes sense.
What time of day is it?
It's about 2 o'clock, so it's kind of late afternoon.
Yeah, we'll get settled in. Do some shopping, and then just stay at the inn for the night.
Okay. Well, there are many inns. Again, the biggest one, kind of the one most of the travelers seem to be going through currently in this area, at least, is again called the Silver Chalice Inn. But there are smaller, quieter establishments. But that seems to be the primary one here in the kind of travelers district, is what I'm going to call it, the market district.
Do you all want to stay at this this busy one, or you want to go to one with that's a little less or a little more discreet?
Yeah, I'm thinking like Motel 6.
Get it like close to Lona's. Or do you still need to keep an eye out in case anybody's looking for you? So should we keep a little lower profile?
Well, I'm certain people are looking for me, and if they aren't, bet they will be.
Well, let's keep
Not
a low
that I'm
profile.
going to do anything silly. I'm just saying.
Not like you would do anything that would draw attention to us or anything. We don't need any of that.
No.
So maybe just let's try to keep a low profile. Maybe stay at a lesser known place.
Okay. Kind of move off the main market district to one of the smaller ones, kind of right off the main district, or do you want to look around town further before you make a decision?
Just right. I think I would suggest right off the main districts. We're kind of close at least, but
okay,
nothing too prominent. My suggestion, once again, if anybody else wants to chime in, please feel free.
Sounds good to me.
Fully down.
You're wrong. I think
do it.
staying near an exit is a good idea. Looks like there are only 2 in town, north and south.
Yep.
So.
Yep. There are only the 2 main gates. Okay, so you want to
Let's hope
stay.
these ones don't blow up.
Let's hope these don't blow up. Okay, so you're gonna look for a smaller one in the main market. Then one of the smaller ones, I'm just gonna pick one at random, is called the Lantern's Rest.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Just off the main square of the marketplace, tucked between two of the guild houses. It's just a simple lantern. The sign is basically just a hanging lantern. It has no candle or anything in it at all. The other thing I noticed, sorry, I skipped a step here, as far as what you see, along the main drag, as you're making your way through the marketplace, are what looks like small light posts. Kind of highlight or direct the main traffic. And again, for those that have been here at night, which is probably just Drew, everybody else sort of traveled through. Drew, these will light up similar to the spires at night, kind of with a kind of innate, like some sort of magical spell, basically, like a dancing lights type of spell. So you do see these occasional lights kind of throughout. The Lantern's Rest has a light very close to it, and so you can see the old lantern that hangs there doesn't look like it's been used in some time. It's kind of a rusty old lantern that's just no longer needed.
What color is it?
What color is what?
The lantern light.
Oh, the lantern is like this brass kind of... are you talking about the actual lampposts that light up?
Yeah, the light posts that light up.
Yeah, they create sort of a purple hue. when they
Okay.
light up, just like the light in the sky look like. So what you would know this, like they use a similar magic. Whatever is used for the beacon itself and the spires, it's like used at a lesser level, at street level.
Okay.
It all creates a sort of purple, like a purple light throughout the whole city, kind of at night.
This place must look like a birthday cake from a distance.
It would. Yes, it would at night. It's absolutely perfect. That's exactly what I was going for. The inn itself, you stroll in. This inn is very small. It is a small stone building, 2 stories tall. There is a very small restaurant in front with about 3 tables, 3 circular tables, and a long, one bigger long table that seats about 12 on the long table. And then you can tell it's just kind of all group sitting kind of setup. And then there's stairs on either left or the right side of the front desk that lead up to the rooms itself. There's a human woman standing there. There's no one eating at this time. It is empty. Like this lower level is completely empty when you guys come in. But there's a human woman. She looks like she's in her 40s. She has kind of graying hair, kind of dark brown hair with some gray streaks through it. Her hair is kind of done up in a bun. But she welcomes you in. Good afternoon, travelers. Well, thank you for coming in. How may I
Give her a
assist
nod.
you? How may I assist you today?
Oh, we need some rooms, please.
I see. Would you... we only have 5 rooms here. 6 rooms. Yeah, 6 rooms here. They're each... 3 of them are doubles. 3 of them are singles. One of my singles and one of my doubles is currently occupied. So I have 2 doubles and 2 singles left.
I'll take a single.
And how long would you like to reserve a room, my young man?
Good question. Just a couple nights, but could you hold it for me on that second day just to make sure?
Certainly. Till about
So you don't give it up?
about this time. After about 2:00, if I haven't heard from you, I'll have to release it. But luckily, not many people stay here, so you're probably fine regardless. It's 10 gold per night for a single.
Ooh. How much is a double?
10 gold a night for a double. It's split 2 ways.
Urskar, should we do a double?
Of course.
We'll take a double.
Okay.
Make that double.
Two doubles and a single, so that'll be 5 rooms. Anybody else, or does somebody else want a single?
No.
Okay. How many
I'm a
nights?
bit of an introvert, so I need my alone time to re-heal.
Okay.
You're alone this time?
You're alone.
Yeah, alone.
All right. I'll pay for the room, Jay.
How
I'm not gonna
long?
pay for that already.
Do you want 2 nights?
Yeah, start with 2 nights.
Okay. Well, that'll be so that's 3 rooms. That's 60 gold. Does include 3 meals a day.
I paid.
Now we're talking.
I paid 20
Continental.
for our room.
No drinks, just food and water, basically.
Oh, not bad.
So 60 gold. So who's all paying that out? Matt, you're paying the 20 for yours and Urskar's?
Yes.
Okay. Kevin, 20.
You got mine too? No, yeah, I'll pay for my own.
And then Joel and Drew, is somebody covering that one?
Yeah, I'll pay 20 gold.
Okay. She takes the gold. Well, thank you. I don't know, it's the busiest we've been in a long time. Well, this is thank you. 4 rooms. Well, that's all 6 then. All 6 of our rooms are booked then. Yeah, we have a full house tonight.
Wow, look at that.
Very, very nice. She will give you each a room key. It is a silver key that she'll give to each of you. 1 for each door. So even the doubles.
Nice. Wait,
No,
one
she
for
should have
each
5
door.
rooms.
Yeah,
Should
there's
have one.
still one more. Yeah, one more free.
There's still
Oh
a
yeah,
single
3,
left.
4, 5. You're right. Sorry, I can't count apparently.
All right.
Well, almost
Okay.
a full house tonight. Very well.
Took me a second too. It doesn't sound right. Hold on a second.
She hands you 3 keys. Yes, thank you. She tells you when the meals are. It's for a couple hours of the morning, afternoon, and evening.
Cool.
The kitchen will be open. You hear her as she gives you the keys. You hear her go back. Tobin, we got a full house tonight.
Hey, actually, have either you or Tobin heard of a place called the Gilded Flagon?
She kind of sneers. Yeah, I have. It's further. You don't want to stay there. They're expensive. Trust me.
Oh, I don't intend to. I like this place quite a bit. I just
it's-
have a friend that I'm supposed to meet over there.
Yeah, and this is a little charming place. Like, it's all wood furniture, wood floors. They look relatively nice. And basically what you see on the walls are varying, like, old-timey lanterns. Like, kind of like a TGI Fridays, except just lanterns kind of on the walls in all directions and kind of
Oh, cute.
kind of scattered throughout. Oh, I see.
Okay.
Well, it is. Get to my notes. Gilded Flagon Inn is number 14 on the map. So she will direct you further west, kind of in the 2 districts over.
And where are we on the map right now?
You are basically at 32.
Okay, up there. Okay.
So it's on the
There you go,
west.
south.
It's on the far southwest side, basically, or west side, south from where you're at.
West side, yeah,
Due
south of here,
straight
yeah.
west. Yep.
Yes. Thank you.
Of course. My pleasure. Hand you the keys. All right, the 5 of you are here, standing downstairs. What do you want to do?
All right.
Well,
Would anybody
Do
like
some
to go
shopping?
to the market with me to look at different foods and spices for our journeys ahead?
I'd love to.
It would be my honor to go to the market with you. So long as I also go by an armor person.
We can stop a couple places. Aaron and Willy Wah, would you like to join us? Or do you need to rest up?
I'll run the horses back to the stable.
I'm not familiar with that euphemism.
Okay, so
I better
Will,
go with.
you're going to split up from the group. Are we kind of going in pairs, or what is this going to look like? I guess if you guys are going to start exploring the city, and are you going to give like a meetup time? Just thinking about, so we don't have the group
Maybe
split all night long.
what time were we saying it was again, Doug?
It's about 2, and she said
2-ish?
dinner will be served between 5 and 7.
Let's be back here for dinner at by 6 o'clock.
4 hours.
Good plan.
All right, we looks like a thruple and a twosome.
Okay, so who's the thruple?
Nice.
Lonus, Karak, and Urskar.
Okay. Lonus, Karak, and Urskar. And Willy Wah, you're going... Aaron, you're going to go with Willy Wah?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. All right, so you two are taking the horses up to the stable, which is not far. It's just up up the hill. Okay, you guys can do that. The 3 of you, are you staying in this main market? This is just the main market. There are other markets, for sure. I would say, Willy Wah, you would be able to say this for sure, and Alonis, you've been here. You haven't been here since you were a kid, probably. But there are other markets. There are other shops. They are scattered throughout the town. And some of the nicer stuff, and I would say you would know this, Willy Wah and Aaron for sure, some of the nicer things are up in the upper district, in the high town as well. There are kind of more upscale shops and what have you as well.
Sure.
So,
For a day of the drive.
yeah, pretty much. So, okay. So, you two are heading for the horses. That's going to be an uneventful trip. I mean, it's just right next to where you're at. They will take the horses for sure, unless you guys want to do or say anything there. They will take the horses in.
Just tell them that they're Lord Farron's.
Yeah.
Farron.
Okay. Yeah, they will check the 4 horses in.
Nice.
Or 5 horses. Yeah. Miscounting somebody tonight. I don't know who's not here in my head.
5, 3.
All right.
Short.
So you guys will drop the horses off, just so I can be thinking as I do whatever shopping they're going to do. Where are you guys heading next? That takes 10 minutes. 5-10 minutes to take the horses over there.
We should probably try to make a little more coin while we're here, since we are in a town, and see about setting up doing some blessings, selling holy water, that kind of stuff. One of those actually make it. So
I will say there was a job board. If you are looking for coin, there was a sort of a job board that you would have passed at the Spire A in the middle of in the middle of that market, where the guilds, where the guild offices were.
okay, then let's meander over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You do. The other 3 of you are making your way through the marketplace. What are you guys looking for? How long do you want to spend there, and what kind of shopping do you want to do? Where would you like to start? At least.
I'm more tagging along and might bump into a knight or so while I'm on my way.
Okay. Got it. Love it. All right, so you're going to try another pickpocket as they're making their way through the crowd?
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right, Jay or Karak, who's leading this party?
Well, I thought we were going to look at spices and food stuff first.
Yeah, I was going to lead the way towards that, really.
Okay. All right, yeah, you spend some time. How much time do you want to spend kind of shopping around for that particular piece?
I would say, kind of been talking to random vendors about, maybe, a little taste test of stuff, and kind of, asking about healing properties and anything, any kind of, things like that to different vendors. So I would say, if they're willing to stick around, maybe an hour or so.
Okay. Spend an hour in the shop area doing kind of food shopping. Yeah, there's lots of things here. So, Kevin, go and give me your sleight of hand check.
Oh boy.
13.
I rolled an 11. So no
Jeez.
problem. Lucked out
Close.
again. That one was a little closer.
Whoa.
6 gold coins on that pass. People don't carry around tons of money on their personal. Not down here, anyways. All right, you bump into somebody, take some cash. Jay, you spend about an hour searching around. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. There are vendors from all over. In fact, this, because of its location, I'm going to pull up the map of main map. Here it is. I'm just going to look at it for a second. Solus, is the next stop from Caldisa, so a lot of people come through Solus, either from the east or the west, not just from the north. Kind of come through Solus and make their way down, and vice versa, kind of in either direction. Solus and Caldisa are highly, highly trafficked. So yeah, there are vendors from Pedora, from Havanir, kind of all the kingdoms show up here. You can see there are some elves here. There are elves, dwarves. There's a handful of dragonborn here. In fact, that you guys would see in the city streets. There's quite a few halflings making their way in the shops and have little food vendors and selling farmed goods that they've brought here from somewhere. You get the impression as you see there's quite a few of them that maybe there's a halfling town or village somewhere, out in the plains out here. So it's very busy.
I would kind of look for, kind of like, pick the brains of some of the, I think maybe like a dragonborn, a halfling, like maybe they have like special recipes they do or something they suggest for like travelers for good meals, and also specifically looking for stuff that maybe has kind of like healing properties or like maybe, for example, like let's say I talked to the dragonborn. See if there's something that they use they cook that could give somebody abilities kind of a dragonborn temporarily. Like for example, like acid breath, fire breath, something like that. And then I would look for like rare ingredients, like one of the things that I know it's a rare thing on my book that I have is a mimic tongue. Is a recipe that I want to use on there that I think was like pretty cool, and I want to see if I can find something like that.
Okay.
Just to have, and then just some basic kind of like, and pick the brains, and maybe if I can find a new recipe or two.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Got it.
Dragonborn is like I told you, something like that, and then something with like a healing properties, like something with temporary hit points, quick heal, something like that. I can find there's something like healing properties that they have. Like I know I have a tea I do, but I was looking for something more like food wise.
Yeah.
Kind of something like that.
Got it.
Something that gives you like healing, maybe a healing ability for like 8 hours or something, something like that. We're gonna go out type of thing. You can do like
understood
a heal or two, like because you ate a certain food, something like that, like your carb loading,
Sure, I got it. Give me a charisma skill check.
Better than I thought. 12.
Okay. Nothing from the Dragonborns along that line. However, you spend some time looking for ingredients, and you find some more rarer things. So what I would like you to do in the background when I flip over to the others is maybe shoot me a quick note on any specific ones that you're looking to be able to fulfill, and I will take a quick look. I would say Mimic is out on that roll.
Okay.
And I also randomly check to see on that specific one. I need to check any others. However, you do have a conversation with the halflings. And they tell you about something that they like to make for journeys. That is a sort of a... they give it to you in it's a recipe, and they'll sell you the ingredients for it. But it is like a snack pack that they make that rejuvenates you on a long journey. And essentially, it is a similar effect to a healing potion that you can cook yourself. And they would be happy to share that recipe with you, as well as some of the ingredients.
Okay. Cool. I will definitely pick that up and give them. Sorry, Drew. Give them some gold, and I'll share a tip of one of the recipes I have. Like maybe talk to them about one of the teas I make, like
sure.
Something like that. Some of the herbs I use, maybe share that with them. It's like I'll still give them some money for their knowledge and stuff, but just also kind of impart my wisdom as well.
Yeah,
Talk shop.
They don't ask any money, but if you want to give them some, that's fine for the actual recipe itself.
I'll give them for actually ingredients and stuff. I'll give them like 5 gold.
Yeah, just for the actual conversation.
Yeah, ingredients.
If you want to buy the ingredients, they will tell you what you'll need to buy for that.
Okay. Yeah, if they have it available, like I'll buy it. I'll try to buy it from them if they have it, type of thing. We can go over that, and I can.
It's called the Halflings. It's called the Halflings Hearthbites. And basically, they have enough ingredients for it. The healing property comes from a special nut, which they have some.
Yeah, it does.
Wow. I'm just reading my notes. Come on. Oats and nuts. That's what it is. Let it go. And it's basically like a travel mix, almost, and
I fucking told you. I told you it was trail mix.
Yeah, it's basically a trail mix. Yeah, that's exactly right.
He just said that in the chat.
Oh, did he? Sorry, I can't see the chat. So, That's hilarious.
Yeah, we weren't laughing about the special nut.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, no, nobody was laughing. Why would
adults
anyone
here.
think that's funny?
It is. They have enough for 4. Basically 4 rounds. Each time you cook it, you can feed up to a D6 of people. For 4 rounds, it'll be basically they'll sell you each round of ingredients about 30 gold apiece, so a little less than a healing potion. So it'd be 30, 60, 90, 120 gold if you want 4 runs, or 30 a pop, depending on how many you want. You can decide.
120. I'll give them a total of, let's just say 125 for the conversation and supplies.
All right, done. All right, so yeah, you can attempt it 4 times. Each time you can roll a d6, and it'll be similar to a healing potion.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep. Okay, so you spend that money. You have it.
Do your thing. Yep.
Okay, so you guys spend an hour. That's what that hour is. You guys make your way. Joel, Andrew, put your names together there in my brain. Did we lose somebody? We lost Joel.
Yeah, Joel just left.
Joel.
Uh-oh.
Did he say something, or did he just get disconnected?
He said he was pissed.
Yeah, I think he's offended.
I
I
see.
think the
Yeah.
nut thing really put him over the edge.
I think he said he had to go do something really quick.
Yeah.
Understood.
Something
No, I
about
don't
milk.
think-
I don't know.
I don't
He was
think
holding,
you said
some
it.
quick notes. I don't know.
He got disconnected. He's fine.
He'll be back.
Gotcha.
Or really.
All right. Okay, you two make your way over to. You said over to the spire. This is where you can tell our. Looks like the guild offices are, and you can see that this building. There are a couple more guards around it than some of the other rest of the market. I would say out of the 12 that I said were in the marketplace, 4 of them are probably right outside the spire and the guild offices. Definitely watching more closely around the guild offices itself. One of them is basically standing in front of the door, and you can see as people that look like they're supposed to go in, like he opens the door for them, but not, people that walk by, he just doesn't open the door. You can tell there's always like a not, like a comment and a word, like clearly they know people as they kind of come and go. But outside of it is a door, is a board with work available.
I think Joel's back.
Yep.
Cool. Pay no attention to the guy at the door,
Sure.
and just walk up to the board and,
Yeah.
and give me that.
Yeah, there are a couple of things on the board at current. The first is Joel. I see your camera's struggling to load, but are you back? Must really be struggling.
Yeah.
There are right now currently 3 things on the board, I believe. The first is assistance. It's called Assistance in Lowtown. The Carpenters Guild, in conjunction with the Lamplights Guild. It's actually not what they're called. Hold on. They are called guilds. I'm sorry. They're called the Night Watch Luminaires, and the Carpenters Guild are having issues with some of the lanterns being damaged in Lowtown, and they need help getting them repaired. Right now, they are paying 200 gold per repair. Okay, got that? It just says see inside,
Yep.
inquire inside for information, pretty much.
All right.
The
Obviously, the work of a beholder.
The what?
It's obviously like the work of a beholder or something like that, or is it a really benign job? I was just like imagining it being like something really terrible at the end of it.
That's right. You see, the second one is assistance. It's basically looking for a private investigator. This particular message on the board suggests it's being hired out by a nobleman. Hey, Joel, you back?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was really weird.
Yeah, you look like.
So we got rid of him forever, guys.
Yeah, I thought so too.
You bastard. I had to restart my whole computer. I don't know what happened.
All good. So you two walked up to the spire. You're looking at the board. The first
Nice.
job is being hosted by the Night Watch Luminaires and the Carpenters Guild. They need help fixing a handful of lanterns in Lowtown, and they're paying 200 gold apiece. To see head inside for questions kind of thing. See inside for details. The second is being hired out by a noble in Hightown. He is seeking a private investigator in help trying to track down a ring of thieves. His name is Cassir Vaynar. I recycled a name there. Hold on. I'm gonna rename that name. In my notes here. When you use name generator, sometimes they start to repeat.
That's true.
You loaned us.
Herb blend.
Yeah. There we are. Casimir Arkell. He's a noble in Hightown. There's been a string of thefts up in Hightown. They are looking for someone to help track down the thieves. No payment listed. There's an address to go see him if you're interested.
Okay.
The third item on the board. Oh, where's the rest of my notes? Lost my place. All right, here we are. Solus. Yes. They are looking for. No, I already wrote that one off. Those are the only two on the board right now. I apologize. The rest of these are other story hooks. So those are the two on the board today.
I'm just imagining we were about ready to read the third one, someone ran up and grabbed it and just took it and ran off.
That would be really funny.
All right, I came
Yeah.
almost straight from soccer. I didn't get my normal prep time this
Oh,
evening.
I know how that is.
I know you do. Yeah, so those are the two. Those are the two on this particular job board at current.
Okay. Cool.
Plus time.
There's the damaged lanterns we see inside the guild,
Yep.
and then the private investigator has an address, right?
Yes. Yep. Up in Hightown.
Okay. Grab the private investigator one off of the board, and we can always we have to come back here for the repairs one anyway. But so just leave that one up. Sounds like there's multiple repairs to go around if we decide to hit the shop later.
Yep.
Yeah. So. So grab the investigator job, and do we want to try to go inside? Really well?
You want to go to Hightown right now?
No, I'm talking about going inside the guild tower that we're here in front of, the guild spire.
Sure. What do you want to do with the guild?
Well, we can get in to ask about these damaged lanterns and see if there's anything more about why they're being damaged.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, you guys head inside. All right, I'm going to go back over to the other three.
We don't got to barter past the guard or anything like that.
No,
or...
I mean, as long as you're going to mention the job, and he saw you looking at the job board, yeah, he'll just, are you inquiring about the job?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, then he'll just let you in. Yeah, no,
Okay.
no problem.
I wasn't sure we needed a password or something like that.
No, he lets you in. The other three, what else would you like to do now that you have spent about an hour shopping for things, foods, and whatnot?
Urskar, at some point today, I need to see an armor person.
Let's head it that way. I think I've wrapped up with a lot of my shopping wares right now, and I got some ideas. So couldn't find some stuff. So let's go find your armor. I wouldn't mind seeing what they have, just browsing anyway.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, you see no armorers here. There is a general store here that you saw, but a quick, asking around without too much trouble, and you can actually hear it in the distance. You can hear that there's what appears to probably be some sort of a metalworking district, which is number 6 on the map. So you can hear it kind of south. Or you will be directed to the forge, to the what's called the Iron Forge. Wait a minute, that's the name of the barracks. Hold on, get my notes all mixed up. Number 6. It's just called the Forge District. Yep, it's all the way south. Be about a 20-30 minute walk down to the Forge District.
I hope you got some sheep for that iron.
Right.
Or there is a general store here up here, but if you're looking for like an armor smith, you would be directed down to the forge.
How do you both feel about 30-minute walk?
I'm fine with it. Maybe we could pop our head into Gilded Flagon on the way.
That is on the way.
Or
Sounds
perhaps
good.
on the way back.
Or on the way back. Sure.
Wow. He learned his lesson with that circus.
I sure did.
All right.
Excellent.
Okay.
Urskar, I thought those halflings would never stop talking.
Yeah, but
I
they're
don't
very
know how you deal
knowledgeable.
with
It's going to help us out. Don't worry.
Very well.
I wish your Dragon Board brethren had a little bit more for me, but that's okay though.
Okay.
We are not a people disposed as the halflings are to talk with just anyone.
That's true. Maybe next time I'll have to bring you in on that. But maybe next time. Let's find that armor you're looking for.
Okay.
Very well.
You guys start making your way south. It's a little bit of a long walk, so I'm going to tell you what you see at 20, 11, and K, and then I'm going to cut over to the other group inside the guild hall. As you're making your way south of the market district, in 20 you see is a pretty tightly knitted residential district. Lots of homes and structures there, really tight together. Very similar to what you've seen in let's see, not Alonis. You would have seen in Lowtown, and when you were here many years ago. It's a pretty small, tight district. Lots of tight little alleyways, and kind of grouped in 2- and 3-story buildings. Lots of like multi-dwelling unit type stuff. But mixed in the middle of those, you can see there is another tavern there called the Whispering Fox that you pass. So it's another.
How busy does it look?
Looks pretty quiet, actually.
No pun intended.
Looks pretty quiet.
You don't see a lot of people making your way through there. The other buildings you see around here is 11, which is a place called the Gilded Baths. So you can see there's a kind of a small like watery area out front, kind of off to the side actually, and it looks like this is like the baths for like the common folk. Like this is like it's an interior, it's an internal building. You also have an outer bath, but it looks like there's a lot of people going in for more privacy, and it is called the Gilded Baths. You can see like pipes and stuff of what look like coming out of this little lake going up to the other tower. That's at K. You can see a large spire there as you're passing it. It is called the Spire, and there's signs on all of these. It's called the Spire of Wells. Clearly something to do with the water system throughout the city.
Erskine, look.
You see an Aarakocra with a blue eye outside the back.
What?
The bath would set me up nicely.
Yeah.
Perhaps on our way back, I can get some water under my scales.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
I'd really appreciate that.
They've grown dusty over our many days.
You two making your way. He lets you into the guild hall. The guild hall is, again, these spires are these giant circular buildings, and as you come in, there are what look like basically small offices with like a counter in front of each one where you can speak to the different guilds for whatever you need. There's 3 or 4 of them on the lower level, and then it's open to the second level, and there's stairs that lead up to almost like a promenade, and you can see another set of buildings or offices on the second tier. And then it must go up, because again, it's like 40 feet tall, another 2 or 3 stories that you cannot see beyond that. But the first 2 are open. Okay. But as you come in, you hear a little bit of a kind of argument happening between. There are 2 men, two human men, probably in their 40s, right between the Masons Guild, which is on the lower level, and the Carpenters Guild, which is also on the lower level. And there's definitely a heated argument happening as you enter in. But like almost as if like right on cue, as the door opens up, they stop whatever they're saying, and the 2 of them kind of look at the door and just kind of give each other sneers and kind of go back to their little tables or their little counters and go back to what they were doing. They each kind of look at you as you come in, and then kind of go back to paperwork and things that are at their tables. There is 2 more guards in here who were just standing there listening, like their arms folded, and just kind of shake their heads and turn and kind of give you a nod. Welcome in. And move to the sides.
Well, thank you. Everything all right?
That's every day around here. How can I help you? Official guild business only here.
We're inquiring about the damaged lantern. We were told to see the Carpenters Guild and the Night Watch luminaires.
Yeah. He points to the one of the 2 you just saw arguing, kind of off to the one side. Yeah, the Carpenters Guild's right over here, please.
Well, thank you.
Well,
give him a nod.
Yeah, and he nods at you, and they go back to their kind of guard duty in this main hall. And the human behind the desk immediately perks up when he hears that. Oh, welcome! Come in!
Give him away. Walk over.
Oh, I just got the baths joke. Wow, I forgot all about Huma's baths. It just clicked like almost 5 minutes later there. I was like, what does that have to do with Huma? It just did not come together at all. Too funny.
That's okay. Luce got it at the start, and they're laughing. So
I'm sure. Only if they're listening.
They are.
Are they always listening? Do they listen?
I just have faith.
I see. Okay. Yes,
yeah.
You're interested in the job. Please come.
It's now a good time?
Of course, yes. My name's Jorvin. Please come in.
Listen, we want to help you out. We're interested in earning some some honest money, But we want to make sure that we're not biting off more than we can chew. Like, why are these lanterns getting banged up?
Well, we've had some. I mean, they go out from time to time, but down in Lowtown, we've had a little trouble with people sabotaging. He says this really loud, sabotaging them. And he looks over at the guy at the Masons Guild desk, like when he says that, like way too loud for you, but clearly so he could hear it. We've had some local trouble with some people sabotaging them of late. And he says that, and he goes, and you just see if you were to turn, you'd see the guy going, kind of one of these from across the counter. We're not entirely sure who's responsible yet, but we've had some trouble, and Lowtown can be a little bit rough sometimes. So what we're looking for is actually some folks to just go with our technician and make sure nobody messes with them.
Oh, I see.
It's a protection job instead of a fixing job.
Yes, the actual work is quite delicate, but yes, we just need to make sure that nobody messes with our technician. Especially, the repairs have to be done at night when it's when they're actually supposed to be active, so we can make sure that it's worked and fine tuned and what have you. And Lowtown can be a little bit sketchy at night.
I see.
So yeah, 200 in gold for each light we can get fixed. There's 3 or 4 of them out currently.
Oh,
Well, that's a decent amount of scratch for one night's work.
That could be, yeah. But
we can get all 3 done in one night. Yeah.
It takes about an hour to do the repair, so it's very possible as long as as long as it's not interrupted or anything.
And Doug, you said Lowtown is over at like near 4.
Lowtown on the map would be number 4. I believe that is my keynote for the entrance to Lowtown.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically in a valley.
Like 4.
Yeah, it's basically in a valley.
Yeah, okay.
You kind of imagine on either side you kind of go down a hill into this lower, like smaller canyon against the wall. And because it's even lower, like the wall is like a skyscraper down there because it's another probably 20 feet down. So the walls are like 60 feet, high for any buildings in that area. It's a dark, slummy kind of area. I mean, you've been here before. It's a dark, slummy, sketchy kind of slum zone.
All right. Yeah. When would you like to get started on these repair jobs?
I mean, as soon as possible. I mean, we don't take a fee unless the lights are up. So the sooner we can get them handled, the better. So I mean, if you're free tonight or tomorrow night, whatever, some evening, we'd like to get it taken care of in the next couple of days. But
sure. I don't think it would be untoward to accept this job without getting the feedback of everybody.
Doesn't sound too difficult. Better than last night, that's for sure.
Sure. Yeah. Consider us on the job. We'll meet you tonight.
Okay, great. Do you want to meet here, or we can send someone to meet you just outside? Kind of around, he would say, like around, what would be 23 on the map, kind of near Lowtown.
Oh, okay. Just outside of it, to the north.
Yeah. No, we'll meet you at we'll meet you at 23.
Okay. Yeah. It gives you some. He tells you there's a theater. It's called the Silver Curtain Theater. Is just outside of Lowtown, which is 23. It's the point of interest. He said, we'll send our technician there. We'll meet you there, say, 8 p.m., around 8 o'clock, just after dusk.
Yeah, that'll be great. We're going to be staying we're going to be staying around here. We were going to be getting dinner around 6. So
Oh, that works perfectly.
yeah, we'll meet.
Very good. We appreciate it. Thank you. Always looking for good help.
And I'm always looking to spread the light.
Well, that's what we do. Actually, he would say, because this is what their phrase is. Hang on. He would respond. Guilds.
Oh my gosh, did I accidentally say the guild password?
No, you didn't. You didn't. I had to go look to see what it said, though. Well, that's what we're here to do, is what he responds. We protect what darkness would consume. That's what we do. Always spreading the lines.
I'm glad that's what we're here to do, is not the phrase that they mutter all the time.
You see him as this conversation's happening. He kind of mentioned, kind of does one of these, and you see someone from what looks like the Night Watch. It's called the Night Watch Guild, the Night Watch Luminaries Guild. Walks over. He's right next door, so he's kind of talking as if he's part of the guild, even though he's part of the Carpenters Guild. He kind of comes over. Right, we've got some folks that are here to help. And he gives you a name, just a random admin name here. He'll be our representative from the. We work together on these things. Yeah, he'll be sending one of his technicians over, and he fills them in. And great, yes, they're good. He's also in his 40s, kind of human male, short, black hair. Very good. Yeah, thank you. Don't let anybody, once you meet the technician, just don't let anybody mess with them. He kind of starts getting quieter. We feel like he looks over at the Masons Guild, kind of gives him a knowing look across the way. We've had some trouble with, I think it's been members of the Masons Guild have been sabotaging them, and they roughed up one of our technicians 2 nights ago. We never got a witness, or we never got any, couldn't identify the attacker, but kind of roughed up one of our technicians, beat him up pretty good, so.
Ooh, that's bad.
That's just terrible.
Indeed.
Why would they do such a thing?
They claim that we should be working with the Masons Guild because they deal in stone, and these lights and objects are encased in stone, and the Carpenters Guild's a newer guild. It's been a stupid drama. I've been arguing for months. They even took it to the Duke a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, goodness gracious. What did he do?
Nothing. Sent them on our way. I have my suspicions, so just be careful.
Well, thank you. We'll keep an eye out for him.
Yeah, just keep getting looks over you. You guys seem like you can handle yourselves, so I'm not too worried. But
Well, I pray we can.
okay. All right. Well, you have the job officially. Side story active.
Hot. I guess go back to the hotel afterwards.
Yeah.
Or if there's something else you need to do
Is there
around here?
Any other shopping you want to do? There was the general store, and there is one relic shop in the main market district called, I forgot what the name of it was, but...
Is it called You're Too Poor?
That could be. It is called the... And it was... What was it? Ember and Ash.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Ember and Ash.
I mean, I don't need anything right now.
I don't think I can afford anything.
Okay.
You should have like 200 gold.
What'd you say?
You should have like 280 gold or something like that, shouldn't you?
Yeah, but I mean, presumably magic items are like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, typically. Yeah, 500 plus usually for the most basic magic items, typically.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Someday.
I have a feeling this episode is going to be a lot of shopping and stuff, and that's okay. Exploring Solus a little bit. Other group. So you guys are going to head back to the inn at that point then?
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll head back.
Okay. All right. You guys come to the Gilded Flagon. Are you stopping there now, or are you going to keep heading down towards the Forge District?
I'm going.
Okay.
We'll stop on the way back, okay?
Okay.
Yes, that sounds like a plan. What? Out of curiosity, what are we stopping for?
To see a friend of mine.
Oh, you have a friend who lives here?
Yeah, many. I have friends everywhere.
Oh. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I haven't known you to have many friends, but I'm glad to know that you are supported emotionally.
Thank you.
Burskar, back home, do you have many friends?
Just a couple, but what's his name just died. So
Ren.
It was like a week
Ren,
ago.
thank you.
Yes,
I can't think
You
of his
must
name.
have been really close. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to be. Obviously, I'm still traumatized from the moment of his
Right.
learning about his death. So outside of Ren, I didn't have too many friends. Mostly, I was learning about my different ways to hunt and different ways to cook for my father and the elders. Outside of that, I really didn't have too many friends.
Yes.
So you are the first group of friends I've had in quite some time.
Oh. I'm glad to hear that your traveling companions are considered friends to you. And hopefully we're better friends to you than Ren, who
Yes,
seemed like he
I remember
tried
your
very
names.
hard.
So I remember your guys' names, so that's already a start.
Right.
And Lonus, he saved my village, so of course he's a friend. My best friend, next to you, Croc.
Oh, thank you.
As you're having this conversation...
Indeed,
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, and we're still walking while we say this, but indeed, I feel like we get closer all the time. Alonis, don't you agree? Are we not friends?
The best of friends. Yeah, you keep me safe, and I appreciate that.
You pass Spire B while this conversation is happening, kind of coming down this main drag here. Lots of tight residential structures on either side of the main street. But there's a sign that points towards Spire B, and you would see a sign that says it's the Spire of Records is kind of this way. Otherwise, you can keep trucking along down the main drag. You see signs for the Forge coming up ahead. And you get to about here. Kind of this main street where it kind of moves in two directions. To the left leads up into Hightown. You can see there's a number of guards kind of up on the hill between Lowtown or Midtown and Hightown. You can see a building. It's another large general store on Point 31 called Sundry and Sundown. It looks like a pretty big general store, and it looks pretty busy. And then you can see the Forge District from here. You can start making your way down to it. You would pass one other building, kind of key building that you can kind of see at Point of Interest 2022, called Solus Academy of Arts and Sciences. And then that brings you into the Forge District.
I want to go back to college here, too.
You could. You can see two things from as you come into the Forge District, so you kind of make your way down to this point. Number 15 is another tavern called the Hammered Nail. I had some fun naming some of these places. It's called the Hammered Nail. You can see there is another small marketplace at 9, but it looks like more like household items. Like more like a bazaar, like crafts and things, very crafty looking things.
New pots and pans, maybe?
Exactly.
Right, maybe like a Pier 1 Imports, if you will.
Kind of.
Maybe a Bed Bath & Beyond, if you got
Yes.
time.
And then you see the Forge District itself. And you can see a number of large shops, and you see a couple of different armorers working the area. One is called the Iron Hand Forge. And the other, there's kind of two main ones. Then there's some smaller ones. One's called Iron Hand Forge, and one's called the Hearth and Hammer Forge. Those are the two main ones.
Croc, where would you like to? Where's somewhere you'd like to go?
Let's try Hearth and Hammer Forge. Do either of them have a sign Labor Day sale sign, something like that?
The Hearth and Hammer Forge looks to be the smaller of the the larger of the two. Sorry, I said that backwards. Looks to be the larger of the two, and you can see from outside, and they're kind of almost across the street from each other, and just maybe like kind of catty corner. You can see a number of like what I would call standard like weapons and racks of things. You can see armor in the window. Like you can see it looks more like maybe an armorer's general store. Whereas the Iron Hand Forge, specifically as you're looking at the two of them, the Iron Hand Forge has a sign that basically custom made to order sort of concept in the naming. We specialize in custom gear basically.
Okay, I see. All right, I see. All right, so I think I want to go to the Iron Heart Forge then. Yeah, I don't want to go to the Joseph A. Bank of armor here.
Understood. Understood.
Oh, God, get it? It's gonna get sued.
We're not sponsored once again.
That we made that clear there.
Yeah. All right. You make your way over to the Iron Hand Forge. It's now probably takes you about a half an hour to get down here. It's probably now close to 3 o'clock, it'd be about 4:30. So you can tell as you come in, the coals are like cooling. You can see there's this large central forge in the middle of this place. There's a handful of weapons kind of scattered around in like prominent places, like on display. And you see an older dwarf man, got a long white beard that's kind of been crinkled. His beard has been kind of wrapped in almost like a tightly kind of comes to almost like a ponytail. He's wearing dark, dusty looking, just well worn coveralls. He's got all his equipment is kind of sitting out, and you can tell it looks like he's getting ready to close up for the night, but welcome in.
I apologize. Are you not taking new customers?
I'm not doing any more work today, but we're getting ready to close. But I'm happy to have a conversation. Come on in.
Very well. I hear that you can make bespoke armor.
Yes, I deal in specialty items, custom made. I don't keep a lot in stock, if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for something custom, I'm your dwarf.
Nice. Well, I have a couple of ideas.
Please.
Well, one easy and one difficult. But I've noticed something that even though I myself, on the island where I'm from, I'm known for how stealthy I am and how I'm able to get about without other dragonkin hearing me. And yet when I wear this armor that I got here, I'm very loud. So is there some way to mitigate the sort of clanking of all of the metal on my armor?
Of course, that's no problem at all. It takes a day or two of adjustments. If you just want me to adjust your armor itself, I could certainly do that. My name's Bram, by the way.
Bram, I am Karak.
Nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you. Hold out my hands for our
he'll take
a traditional warrior's greeting.
Yeah, he'll take it.
Please forgive him. He hasn't showered. He hasn't bathed in days.
Well, I haven't either.
Stopping by the baths on the way home.
Well, big spender then. Well, very good.
Oh, is it? Wait, are the baths very expensive?
Yeah, if you want to waste your money on such a thing.
Where does one
If
go
you want to prib yourself
to...
like an Aarakocra, I suppose that's up to you.
Or an
There it is.
illusionist.
Oh,
Where does is there a river nearby where a person can dust off their scales?
Well, there's the lake on the south end of town that some people use. The outer baths near the bathhouse are relatively cheap to use. If you want to go inside, they've got all the fancy things for those nobles that come through, perfumes and whatnot as well.
Ah. Well, we don't need any of that. But it does have me thinking of my second idea, which is that you might not have noticed this already, but I am a dragon kid,
I did notice
And-
that.
and I already have scales. Is there some way to reinforce the scales that I already have so that they can be another protective layer?
Yeah, it's called armor. That's what I do. Kinda-
No, but seriously, is there
I
some way to
No.
outfit my scales, with something more specific, something that can more tailored to their look and feel?
Afraid
I don't think this is a plastic surgeon.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's not exactly what I do. Sounds like you're looking for some sort of magical kind of enhancement, perhaps. And though I have done a little work, he says this sort of under the I've done a little work with some magical things, but that doesn't sound like that's up my alley. I deal in armor and weapons very specifically.
Very well. Is there a person around here who could do something like that?
Well, magic is generally frowned upon, as I think you know. So no, I mean there are
I
a
apologize.
few magic
I'm not from your
shops.
country.
I see.
I don't know your customs.
Yes.
But you are reminding me that yes, you all detest magic for some reason.
Well, it's just frowned upon to be used. It's been some time since, there's no enchanters in this city or anything like that. There are a few relic shops in town. There's one near the marketplace, and a couple up in Hightown.
That does not sound bespoke.
Indeed. If you're looking for magical, I've made one or two. He points to the wall, and you guys see there's a short sword on the wall, and it looks terrible. Like, all of his stuff looks really, really nice, but there's a short sword that looks like you can see like lines in it. Like, it looks like like it was been broken and kind of remade. It does not look good. At all. Like, most of his stuff looks really nice. The few couple pieces that you can see, but he does point to the sword. I've done a little work with trying to explore some of the ancient arts of magic weapon building, but haven't had a lot of practice yet.
I can see that. Though you are clearly an excellent craftsman in other areas.
No, I'm just not much of it out there. He points at the sword. You need a special kind of metal in order to create the ancient magical items of yore. There's requires a metal called starfire ore. Hard to come by.
Indeed.
I've only. Well, that's my third attempt over there on the wall. I think it's worth selling. The other two, they weren't. Not so much, but...
Yes, someone will be lucky to have that. But,
it's quite a few.
yes. Well, but anyway, what would it cost for you to take a look at my armor and make some upgrades so it's not so clanky?
Yeah, so if we're using the existing armor, looking up the price sheet on it, 500 gold.
It hasn't. Um,
And then give me 2 days.
will it have any additional protective value if I
No,
am able to come up with 500 gold?
no, I'm afraid not. I can rework it so it's not quite as noisy or loud without losing any of its existing protection. That's the best I can do. I mean, I can do better, but for 500 gold, that's what I can do. If you're looking for improvements, well, you've come to the right place.
Tell me about improvements.
Well, I could add a +1, essentially, out of game. I could improve it, harden it, we'll call it that in game, for another 750.
An additional 750?
Yes, so 1250. We'll do 1200 if you want me to do both. I can do it all at the same time.
That's incredibly expensive.
Well, master work is no one ever said it was cheap.
Can it be paid in deposits?
No, I'm afraid not.
Does he have a layaway?
I was gonna say, yeah, is there
How
like
much-
does
Correct.
he
How much
have
do
like
you need?
a Ironheart credit card with like 6 months at 0% interest or something?
Afraid not.
Klarna or
How much?
something?
How much do you need? How much do you need, Croc?
Oh no, I don't. We don't.
No,
talk
seriously,
about
how much do you need? You've helped out so
no,
much.
no. But I have noticed that you might not know this about me, Blarn. Is that your name? I forget. Brown?
Brahm. I believe it was.
Brom. Yeah. Blarn. But
For a minute, I thought you were asking Erstar what his name was. I was like,
no,
We're back to
Wow.
this one, are we?
Yeah, right.
yeah.
no, I know Orstar by name, but you might not know this about me, but I am the best wrestler in my culture that I come from, and I've noticed that even though I am a phenomenal wrestler, I do get pretty banged up using this particular armor.
Oh,
I should have brought some from my country.
you're a wrestler. Well, maybe you should check out the go check out the Hammered Nail some night. He gets in real close. There's a bit of a fight club in the basement.
Oh God.
Is there really?
There is.
I'm not supposed to really talk about it, but I'm high as shit right now. So let's.
All the fumes.
I was
from
just
working
up
the
in-
forge.
I was
Yeah.
just up in Hightown.
Right. Does it? Is there money involved?
Well, yes, you can make some money if you're a good fighter.
Oh,
I'm
Croc,
the
I don't
best
know if
fighter.
that's a good idea. You.
Alonus. No, please.
I won't be
we
there
must
to
not
help
talk
you.
about that.
Maybe we should just, well, there's some downtime, but maybe not yet. Just let's relax a little bit.
Well,
How much money do you need to get this armor done?
When is the fight club?
It's pretty much every night. Every couple nights, they have
Lord.
fights there.
Damn.
One thing you should know about Soul is we love beating the shit up.
We have a really good healer.
Yeah.
I like to get hammered.
Every
Right.
yeah, I'd
As,
say a couple nights a week. I can tell you. The next one is in day after tomorrow. You can make some good money. Some of the good fighters make some decent coin.
Will you be there?
Yeah, I usually partake. It's right down the street. A lot of the forge, a lot of a lot of the folks around here head over there at night. Now, if you're looking for coin, I mean, I am very interested in getting my hands on some more of this Starfire ore. It's hard to come by. I'm always looking for people to help find some.
Where does one find it?
Have you ever heard of the Typhine River east of here?
Never. I have not set foot in this land before.
Kevin, you've heard of the Typhine River. It's actually very
Oh,
close.
yeah.
It's actually very close. Technically, it runs through Eastwick, your hometown.
Yes, I've waded in it and gone fishing with my father there.
Yeah.
I love that river.
There's an old ruin east of here
It's
called.
terribly polluted.
Well, actually, that's true. But
Oh, God. What were you fishing for?
there's east of here is a river called Typhine River. There's an old ruin there, and as soon as he says that, you know exactly what he's talking about, Kevin. It's called the Ruins of Typhine. But there's an old ruin there. Many years ago, a calamity happened. Something fell from the sky, destroyed the entire city. The ruins are east of here, about 50 miles, just over 50 miles. It's one of the few places on Caldis, where you can find starfire ore. It's a special metal. It's very resonant with magic. It can absorb magical resonance. It is points at that short sword again. It's how I made that little guy there. If I had some more, I'd be willing to pay top dollar for it. Or use it to help with some discounted magical things.
I'd go with you, Karak. I used to bullseye wombat rats there. Is that what they're called?
Sure. It's pretty.
Burkhart, would you have any interest in going out there? I have not been to this river before. Is it? Did you and Ren there also play there as children?
Doug, would I have?
No.
No, not this far up. Definitely not this far up.
Definitely not
Far
this
south
no.
for you.
Yeah, we are not this far up. I would like to go with you just to make sure you are not by yourself. I will go with you if that's the case.
I activated the main map just so you can kind of see it. This is that is where it's at. I'm highlighting
Gotcha.
And where are we
Okay,
currently?
gotcha.
Solus.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's about 50 miles.
Ooh,
Each
so-
square is 25 miles. That is Typhine River, and this is your home, Kevin. Is way down there, south, Eastwick.
Yeah. So, maybe not this far up. I've been in a river, but not this one.
I see.
Yes, that is true.
In my land,
I
we
swam
also
up it
have-
both ways.
So if you're looking for coin, you can check out the Fight Club some night, or if you're interested, I would love to talk about sending I'd fund an expedition out to Typhine again, to see if we can find some more. It's a dangerous place. It's an old ruin. Most people stay away from it. It's not considered a safe location, but people talk about some horrible things that live there. But if you're adventurers like you look, it might be something worthwhile.
What kind of purse could we walk away from a trip like that?
If you could get me, he points to like a crate, like a little bit bigger than like a small treasure box. You could fill up something like that. I'd give you 2,000 gold.
Okay. Good to know. Well, we've got some other friends around here. We'll pass it off around to them. Maybe they'll be interested.
Please.
Go with.
Now, did you want me to? Did you want to leave your armor here? Are you interested in me adjusting it for you?
You're
How
real
long would it
loud.
take just to do the reinforcements and not
2 days.
not making it quieter.
Just adding protection, 750.
How long would it take?
2 days. Yeah, I'd say any sort of custom work will take about 2 days.
might need armor to go look for things in the Typhoon River.
Yeah, that's 2 days away as well.
We're not going there in the next 2 days. We got other things to do in the city first.
And remember, you guys can always just say,
Yeah.
"Hey, we want to pass some time." We don't have to deal hour by hour by any means. At any point.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
Obviously, Jay, as a reminder,
Very well.
you still have the plague to the west. That is potentially
Oh, I know.
putting your village at risk. So, as a reminder.
So I know.
Ever growing.
Very well. I will leave my armor so that you can
Oh,
do the reinforcement.
you have the 750 gold then.
Yes. Give him the 750 gold.
You have 750 gold on you?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. How much do you have left after that?
I have 179 gold and 5 silver.
Yeah, decent amount of gold on you. All right. Yeah, he'll take the gold coins, you take your armor off. Okay, remove it off your equipment,
Hello.
or
Okay.
unequip it at least for now. Just unequip it. Okay, well, very good. Yeah, come back in 2 days, or the morning of the third day, I guess technically, because it'll be 2 full days.
Look to the east.
Look to the east, or to the west, as it were, depending on where you're standing, I suppose. But
Oh, okay.
okay.
That's good.
Well, very good. Anything else I can do for you, gentlemen?
When is
I'm
the
good.
next wrestling club again?
Day after tomorrow.
Very well. I'll see you there.
Well, very good. I look forward to it. Just drop my name at the door, and they'll get you in.
Very well.
Very good.
Push Karak a little bit and run away. I might join that fight too. I'll take you on.
Okay.
That would help me make some coin.
With that, you guys done at the shop?
I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna head to the Gilded Flagon Inn? Is that your next stop?
Yes, please.
Okay. We're gonna take our commercial
Stop by
break. Oh, good.
Stop by the public bath on the way.
That's after.
That's
actually.
that's after.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Never mind that.
All right, you guys can split up if you want. But we're going to take our quick break, 2-minute break there. So we're going to go to a quick commercial. So we'll see you at part 2 as our adventurers begin to explore Solus and all the potential ways to make some quick buck, it looks like. So we'll be back in just a moment.
Whoa.
All right, we're back for part 2 of Starfall. As our story continues, as our heroes' adventurers start making their way through Solus to begin investigating what's all going on here in this large town, small city. Jay, you want to bring us back?
And of course I will. Thanks for joining us, everyone. You're listening to When Bards Attack, our Supermarket Sweeps edition. So you're probably watching us on Twitch and YouTube right now. But after you're done, you can definitely check us out on Spotify. Look for When Bards Attack on all 3 of those. And also, you check us out on all the socials that are out there pretty much. Facebook, Instagram, and X. Make sure you can also check out our Patreon page and also our merch. All those links are on all the socials and also our website. Also linked to all those socials. So just go to that. You'll find links to everything to go to that. Buy all the merch you can. Support the podcast. And I'll finally like, subscribe, and smash the notification bell. Back to you, Doug.
Back to you all as you guys make your way out of the Forge District, making your way up. I'll describe some more of what you see as you make your way up back north towards the Market District. The other 2 have made their way back to the inn. I'm going to check in on them and see if there's anything they want to do or say. But as you make your way back up, you would see a couple of things. I'm going to highlight D real quick on the map for just a moment, because as you're near the Forge District, what you can see is what looks like another small walled structure. So up on the hill, you can see another set of walls, not nearly as large as these 30-foot walls, but some sort of a large walled district up in Hightown. And Aaron, you would know this as being the barracks. That is where the barracks is up on Hightown. It's on that south walled sort of section there in D. So you would see that. As you make your way, so you
can always spot the D.
Yep. So you kind of have to pass it to make it up to the. You can kind of see the way the city's lined up from most directions. You would have to pass it to make it up towards the actual Duke's Palace. All right, you guys make your way back to the Gilded Flagon. Let me pull up my notes for that one. You guys are just doing the sightseeing here today. Gilded Flagon. But before I do, let me check in on Drew and Joel as you guys make your way back to the inn. You guys doing anything before you head back to the inn? You got a little time to kill.
Probably just jumping up and down on the beds.
That's one thing you could do.
Nice. Well, there are halflings.
Rock, paper, scissors for top bunk. No, I don't think so. Take a nap or something.
Okay, just gonna take it easy. Drew, anything for you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Then we will quickly knock out the Gilded Flagon Inn before we bring the rest of the group back together. Tucked between the Forge District's smoking chimneys and the quieter residential quarter, the Gilded Flagon is a polished, moderately upscale inn that seems to cater towards more wealthy merchants that kind of leave the hubbub of the main square. Also, skilled craftsmen that are kind of working with the folks at the Forge seem to come here as well. It's a little bit calmer and quieter than the chaos of the marketplace. It does not. Again, that's sort of a quick bio of what it is. The inn's namesake is a great brass flagon mounted above the doorway. Gleams even in the soot-tinged air of the Forge District. It has this kind of white, creamy stone color on either side, and you can see ivy growing up the sides of this building. And it's another. This is another 3-story inn, so it's pretty large compared to the one you're staying in. Not quite as big as the Silver Chalice Inn, which was kind of the main hub. As you head in, inside, warm oak paneling lines the walls. And the hearth inside is wide enough to roast an entire hog. You see this huge hearth that is currently, not really lit, but you can see they're getting ready. You can see wood is being put in. There's 2 or 3 employees kind of working around the inn itself, and it's a pretty wide open area. There's about a dozen tables here. About 6 of them are already filled with patrons that are currently just getting quick drinks, and some light meals are starting to be brought out as you're getting close to dinner time. You can see there are golden lanterns on all the walls, well lit. This is a nice looking place. There's a small garden just to the left of it. Out on the outside, you can see where you can see there's another employee. It looks like taking up some fresh herbs and things that they're bringing inside as they begin to make meals. There's a main central sort of bar, about a dozen seats there, and again about a dozen tables scattered throughout, and then stairs on the left and right that lead up to the 2nd and 3rd floor. Behind
Head on into the. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. Yeah.
No, go ahead on. Head on in straight up to the bar on the 1st floor.
Yeah. Behind the bar, you could barely see the top of his head. It's clearly a halfling or a dwarf. You can just see a bald head kind of moving like an egg on either side of the bar as you come in. And as the door opens and you guys, footsteps start making your way, you see him step onto something and come up over the bar. As you see a dwarven man, looks to be probably 50s or 60s in human years. So he's not super old for a dwarf. Kind of red tinged hair, kind of red auburn hair. He looks like he's seen some things. Looks like a pretty buff looking dwarf. He's got some scars on his face. He looks like he's traveled a little bit. His arms, his shirt's rolled up. He's pretty strong and muscular. He's got a tattoo of a sword with a golden spike through the middle of it on one arm. Yeah, he just sees you come in. Good evening. How may I assist you?
Hello.
Fine, gentlemen.
Hello, friend. Hello, friend. I was hoping we could get a drink real quick.
Of course. We have ale and wine here.
I'll take an ale. Urskar, Karak, you want anything to drink?
I'll have an ale as well.
Yep.
Not from around here. Traveling in.
Yeah. Traveling in and passing through.
Well, welcome to Solus. Yeah, he'll. You each have an ale.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a gold coin and 5 silver pennies, so basically a gold coin and a half for a
Give
drink
him
each.
2. Give him 2 gold coins.
Okay, yeah, he'll pour 3 ales. There's a big kind of cask behind him. Looks like it's just 2 casks. And he goes to the one to the left, and he pours 3 ales out of it and puts them on the table or on the bar. There you are. Meals, rooms, anything else I can do for you?
No rooms. We've got one elsewhere. I was hoping I could meet with a friend of mine. I understand she might work here. Goes by the name of Valeria.
No Valeria here. Just my wife and a couple of employees, but nobody by that name, afraid.
No. I was told she would be here.
No, she doesn't work here, but I know who you're talking about. Valeria comes in from time to time. She's the owner of the Sundry and Sundown General Store, South. You just left there.
Oh.
It's down by the forge.
But dang it. Oh, man. See, I knew we should have gone here first.
She owns the Sundry and Sundown. She comes in from time to time, not often. But everybody knows her.
Okay.
It's one of the biggest, probably the largest general store here in Solus.
Well, suppose we'll have to go down there sometime so I can see her.
Yeah, you're welcome to stay here. She might make an appearance. If she does, I'll point her out to you. How about that? Well, you said she's a friend, so he wouldn't say that. Anything else I can do for you, gentlemen? I've got work to do. So about to be.
No, do your thing. We are going to continue on our way after we finish these.
Okay. Yeah, you can see as you're sitting at the bar, you can see there's literally just a box down there for him to stand on. But he just kind of hops off of it and heads back into the kitchen. The door kind of props open. You see somebody in there making food. They're just starting to get on with their day.
I'm pretty short. I probably can't see over the bar to see the box. So, I'm like 5 feet tall.
Okay. You guys have your drink. She's obviously not here. What do you want to do? It is now about, I would say, it took you a half hour. It's now pushing 5, a little after 5.
Probably need to head back soon to meet up with Aaron and Willywall.
Yeah, for me, pass the time, drink the beer, go up, meet them.
Okay.
Yeah, fast forward to 6.
Okay.
Rock, did you want to take a quick bath on the way home?
Yeah, did you want to do that?
Oh, I did. Yes, at the public bath. I don't want to fashion myself as an aristocrat.
Yeah. So to go inside is 20 gold. To go inside and use the private baths, and then you can see a sign of services as well, like essentially like perfume baths and like things like that, like really ritzy things, and it goes up from there. But it starts at 20 gold, anywhere up to like 50 gold, depending on like what varying services they offer, like massages and like the whole like 9 yards. To use the exterior bath, they will give you a bucket with soap, and there's an exterior bath, and it's 2 gold.
Oh, hell yeah! All right.
And there are people that do. And it's a pretty large bath. This isn't like really awkward, like a little bathtub. It's like a small basin, It's like kind of like the fountains outside Forest Park. It's a large area where you can have a little privacy outside, but
Right. No, it sounds beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. 2 gold buys you a bucket of soap.
Perfect.
Yeah. Are you guys
clean off my scales?
Yeah. Are you all doing it or just Karak?
Karak can just be doing it.
Okay.
Are you guys watching me?
Yeah.
No, I keep going. Go back to the inn.
Okay, you just head to the end. All right.
Yeah.
Urskar, do you stay and watch?
Yeah, I'll stay on the. I'll wait outside politely.
Okay.
Yeah, Alonus, you're also more than welcome.
Oh, I appreciate that. I'll take a shower, bath in the morning. Thank you.
Okay. Very good. All right, you take a quick bath. There is an air coker. No, just kidding. Too good. Yeah, you guys make it back to the inn. It's about 6 o'clock. You guys make your way down to dinner, I assume, and can discuss what you guys want to do next.
Yeah.
I know it's not a very exciting night tonight, just exploring Solus, but...
we could make it more exciting.
You could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Fight Club to do still.
Well, you got all kinds of things.
Exactly.
You've already found a few things. You guys make your way down to dinner. This place, again, there's 2 other rooms filled. It does not look like either of them come to dinner, at least, or they did early. But you guys have the restaurant area to yourselves. Just you guys and Mara, the woman you spoke with. That is her name. You would learn that. She will wait on you directly. She has no servers or anything like that. She comes out and will bring you water and food. And leave you to discuss your next move.
Tell everybody about the Fight Club.
No doubt.
Yes, I was standing there when you learned about it. But yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? I'm thinking about fighting.
Have a double team. I think we could run the table.
I'll think about it. I really like to focus on looking to see if we can get back to my village as soon as possible, and not maybe do unnecessary fights and get some more injuries. I've been injured quite a bit lately, so it's wearing on me a little bit.
Isn't there a saying that that you all have on this continent? Something about if you get drunk, you should drink more of what you drank before. The snake that bites you or something.
Not in my village. We don't have many sayings like that.
Actually, I think in this case it was the dragon that bit him. And I don't think it's a good idea to get bitten by another one. So,
well, we'll see. What
I will come support you, but I don't know if I will join the tournament.
Hopefully, your bloodlust will take over, and and we'll see what happens.
About this time, while you guys are having dinner, just while you're talking, you would see as dusk settles in, as it gets to be a little bit after 6 o'clock, you see the lantern outside the door, outside the inn. You see it light up, this purple light. It kind of fizzles for a second, and you just see pure magic, kind of just ignites. It reminds you, actually, as you see the glowing light. For those just being there in Miriam's Rest, it reminds you a little bit of the glowing lights inside Miriam's temple. Not torch lights, but these kind of glowing, more magical based lights. But you can see it right outside. It just lights up. As it does, you see the door open. Within a moment or two later, you see the door open, and a man wearing a nice fine clothes comes in. He has a small box, and outside you see another, what looks like something just south of mercenary, kind of come in. The two of them he waits at the front door. The guy walks past you all. The mercenary-looking guy, you can see he's got a long sword on his back. He's wearing like a long, like cloaky kind of cape, no hood. Definitely not a guard or a knight, but he just kind of watches you as this younger human male, about 20, comes in with a small box, walks over to the barkeep. He opens it, puts his hand out. Mara comes out, takes a gold coin, hands it to him, puts it in the box, and closes it up. Just gives her a nod.
Tax collector?
He walks out.
Yeah, what was that?
You just see him. I
say out loud.
You see him walk out, and you see him and the mercenary go right across the street. Like you can see it through the window. You see them go in and head into the next building.
What?
Get one of those boxes.
Go up to the bar.
I was just about to say, boy, that's how we can make some money.
Go up to the bar.
Sure. Yeah, she's just there making, just cleaning up and whatnot.
Are you being shaken down? What was that?
No, that's the. Sorry, I keep forgetting the name of this damn guild. That's the Night Watch.
Guild.
That's the Night Watch Luminaires. We pay a fee nightly for the lights to be activated.
For the lanterns.
Yeah.
It's a tax. It's the electric company.
You said it right.
I see. Interesting.
She looks like kind of matter of fact, like she doesn't think anything of it. Like, not from around here, are you? She says.
Well, I guess I've just never seen the inner dealings of the city before. I haven't been here since I was a kid.
Oh, I see.
Oh, well, much younger.
Really, we're not around here. This is a hotel.
Well, some people come and eat at restaurants, or need a place to stay for the night. You never know.
Or visit the city place often.
They just charge for the lights. You saw something similar. You probably don't remember because it was 22 episodes ago. But you didn't see money being handed out. But throughout Northvale, you saw there was a person outside lighting the torches. So you see here it's more automatic. They don't actually have to go
I do actually remember.
I did. Something similar happened kind of in the main streets of Northvale at night. This person just seems to take money. And they carry on. She answers that and then goes about her business unless you talk to her some more. Otherwise, she's gonna keep going.
Okay. Go back to the table. Anybody else of note or of interesting in there?
No, it's just you guys right now.
Oh, sorry. Go sit down with the crew. Yeah. All right. So this is Solus. Pretty awesome, huh?
This town is intriguing. There's much going on.
Hopefully they don't deal in IOUs here.
Yeah, we do need to recover ours or recoup ours. What's the plan for tonight? Just chill?
Well, actually, we got ourselves a little bit of work. Could either be a real sweet gig or a real shit show, but it was speaking of the Night Watch Guild or the Night Watch Luminaires and the Carpenters Guild want us to go into Lowtown and basically shepherd a technician as he fixes lampposts. So they're going to pay us 200 gold a lamp or a repair.
Wow, how many are they going to repair tonight?
What?
3 or 4.
Okay, well, sounds like an easy gig. Just stand around, do nothing.
Yeah, I figure with the 5 of us, that should be pretty. We should scare off pretty much anybody that would come through and still make out with plenty of money.
Especially if I'm there.
Well,
Yeah.
Very intimidating.
and seeing this little thing, now you understand why they're able to pay 200 gold to sit there and babysit. They're literally
Yeah.
going door to door outside. You can see him. He goes to the next building and the next building. He's just collecting cash, right up and down the
It's
streets.
the Teamsters.
Yep. You're not wrong.
And not for nothing, but if we do a good job, it's possible that we could get preferred vendor status with the Luminaires.
This should be the IBEW, actually. Electrical workers.
It's right. Magical workers. I'll have to come up with a union name. Magical workers.
Yeah.
103.
Yeah. In the International Brotherhood of Magical Workers.
Magical
IBEW.
Wait, hear you say that they have a suspected culprit for who's been messing with the lanterns?
I mean, the guy low key said it was poor people, but
Poor people do need money.
kind of racist. But no, he also said that the Stonemason Guild was
Suspected.
suspected, right? That there's some sort of that they were sabotaging the lanterns in Lowtown out of some sort of turf beef with the Carpenters Guild. That they think the stonemasons think that the stonemasons and the Carpenters Guild should be the same thing. But then he also, like Loki said, poor people.
Would there be any benefit to putting a person or two on the Masons Guild to keep watch?
Well, I mean, what do you mean? Like, they would watch the Masons Guild and then, like, come tell us?
I was thinking more of hand to hand. If someone is leaving the Masons Guild to mess with the lanterns, then a couple people could see them and proactively intervene.
Oh. I mean, if they're gonna... I mean, we're not paid for that. I would say, like, let's just keep our eye on this job. They're paying us to watch this one technician while he repairs a bunch of lanterns in Lowtown.
Make sure nobody
very
hurts
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not paying us to figure out who's
him. What?
Yeah, that
Dude,
comes
what?
at a higher price.
yeah,
I
right.
think let's just do the easy job and stand around.
Well,
Play
like,
marbles.
Understood.
well, like you said, Drew, I mean,
It-
if you do a good job for these guys, and this is how this game worked, everything I'm building in all these
Yeah.
games is about factions and, like, things like, hey, like, renown and what have you. Hey, if you do a good job, they may have other jobs. They may ask you to investigate further. Absolutely.
Sure. I mean, I understand that. I'm trying to like in-game color that out.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Like, yeah, but to your point, Karak, like, maybe if we do a good job, maybe they will ask us to do that. Speaking of investigative work, I did also pick up this flyer here for some rich guy who wants us to help find a bunch of thieves. Not really listed at the guild, but they have his address in Uptown, so if we wanted to go up there and ask around, maybe see if we can help out, bust up a ring of thieves.
Didn't Alonus's friends just come here? Who we saved from the last town.
It's funny you say that, because I was just going to say is, what are they stealing? I'm not sure I care to break up a band of thieves.
It didn't say on the sheet, Drew. It just said that they were breaking into a bunch of nobles' homes, basically.
Oh, I see.
Kind of like that, actually.
Well,
yeah, that's actually kind of.
How do we join them instead?
Well,
I didn't actually talk. Maybe that's how we make money in this town. I didn't actually talk to the private investigator or the nobleman. I just sort of took there. Yeah.
Maybe they need help. Kidding. I would never. Well, I might, but I'm not going to. Well, I'm just going to enjoy my meal here until the job starts, I guess.
Yeah, we gotta meet them over just north of the Low Town in at 8 o'clock.
Yep.
At the theater.
At the theater.
At the theater.
Sounds good to me. I'll be there.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Anything else you want to discuss or do? Or otherwise, we can just move time along. This does count as a short rest as you're having a meal. So if anybody needs to spend or wants to spend hit dice, now it's time.
Well,
you may spend away.
Good.
All right. You can do that in the background. With that, if there's nothing else that you're going to do or discuss, I can push time to 7:30, and you guys can start making your way over to the theater, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Easy peasy. All right. Quick meal, knocked out. No one else comes into this place. You can tell this inn is a quiet inn. Whoever else is staying here does not return that so far this evening. And ultimately, you guys can make your way out into the marketplace. The marketplace is less busy at this hour as 7:15, 7:30 comes around. It's nearly sunset. The lights are lit. However, with that spire directly ahead of you lit up now, and you can see it does look like a birthday cake. It's exactly what it looks like. So you can see these spires throughout. There's a dozen of them, with the one on top of the Duke's Palace being the 12th. Scattered throughout the city, a couple of them. Basically, they're all the letters on the map are all the different spires, so you can kind of see where they're at. There's 4 or 5 of them up in kind of Hightown, and the rest are scattered around the circle throughout. And they're all lit up. The marketplace itself is kind of just bright and eerie with this purple glow directly above all the shops. And as I noted before, you can tell the shops stay open. Looks like most of them have hours as you're walking past till like almost midnight. So the shop district and the restaurants and everything kind of stays open late here in the marketplace. The other thing that is unique about this marketplace, it's actually called it has a very specific name. Cities, where to go? Solace. Is called the Moonvale Market. Because as you make your way through, and the light from the street lights and the spire kind of lights up the area, you'll notice that there is some sort of dust ingrained in the cobblestone through the marketplace, and it actually reflects the light up, so it creates a little bit of a shimmer on the ground itself as well. So the whole place looks like this sort of kind of mystical marketplace as people kind of go to. No one seems to pay attention. But there are the occasional travelers that are like looking at the ground and like, oh, I wonder how they did that. And, you can see it's definitely a touristy kind of thing. But it's all well lit. There's a few more guards now as you make your way into the marketplace, clearly kind of watching everything a little bit more closely. And a keen eye, like yours, Kevin, and really anybody with any passive perception of more than 14 would see that there is more than one pickpocket working their way through the crowds. Like this is it's not just you. It is business. There's restaurants. You can hear the halflings are singing outside their store. Like it's just a pretty jiving little market district. So unless you guys are doing anything, you guys can make your way around. You make your way past the gates through these residential districts. You can see, again, Hightown up ahead. As you make it to this side, you can see the cathedral for the first time. You can see it up on the hill. It's number 2 on the map, next to one of the spires. You can see it up on the hill. It's this large, probably the second biggest building, second only to the Duke's kind of fortress that you've seen. It has this sort of black, marbly sort of stone that reflects the purple light off of it. And it kind of creates a shine, almost like a glow around the entire cathedral. Like it just reflects in a way that creates almost like a purple dome of glowing light around it. And then there are 7 towers off the steeple, 3 on either side and 1 at the end, that are all lit with natural flames. That you can see. And you can see 7 bright sort of orange lights lit up for the, again, it's called the Cathedral of the 7 Flames.
Is this H?
It would be 2 is what you can see it up on the hill as you're making your way kind of across. But you do see H is another spire. There is a sign pointing towards it. It is called the Spire of the Hearth, and it's basically theaters and meeting halls this way. That's what it basically says. So there is apparently a theater inside of H as well. And then you come to 23 pretty quickly, about 7:30. It is called the Silver Curtain Theater. There is a help wanted sign, looking for acts, looking for entertainers, looking for, so you can see there's all kinds of dates booked and shows booked, and then they have all kinds of openings as well.
Oh, look at an opening on here.
Yeah, there are. They do shows all day and all night, like all the way up till about 2 in the morning, and there are just slots open throughout the next coming days. A couple hours here, a couple hours there, for sure. It's another
What's the pay?
Another downtime activity. You'd have to talk to somebody. It is currently actually I guess it's open. They're doing shows, so yeah, there's a front desk. Would you like to go talk to them while you're waiting for the technician to get here?
Yeah, pop over there real quick.
Okay, sure. You guys are gonna find every side story that exists in inside.
He's pulling the tab off of every single.
Yeah, this is great. I love this.
I'm glad. Again, not an exciting adventure night, but certainly get to see everything that Solus has to offer in the coming nights of our game. You walk up. There is a half-elf woman there, young. Looks like she's mostly a ticket taker, but it's the only person you see there. And there are people coming and going from the Silver Curtain. But she'll, good evening. Tickets, or what can I help you?
Do a little spin with my cape.
Ooh. As soon as you do that, she goes, I see. She kind of moves her book to the side. Are you looking to book an act?
Possibly. What's the rate of pay?
20 gold an hour, basically per set.
20 gold an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, book me in.
Yeah, this will be a downtime activity. So if you guys take any extended downtime, this is a place, Kevin, you can go, and you might be able to make more money. It'll be a performance check, and you can get tips, and you can do better. You know, there's things that can happen, but it is certainly a downtime activity that can be done in Solus, for sure.
Absolutely, I'll let you know when.
Yeah, sure.
I will bring people from far and wide.
I have no doubt, she says, completely unimpressed. Like, there's like 20 different acts on there. Like, she gets this all day long, probably. Yeah, okay, sure. Great, yeah, just let us know. Give us at least an hour notice, and we can get you on the board. And there's people coming, you know, you get the impression this is basically like open mic night, you know, kind of place. You got that vibe to it as you kind of see. The doors open every once in a while. There's a bouncer there. Like, you can tell this place is kind of a rough place because it's real close to Lowtown, but it's somewhere between.
What?
You know.
I was actually just about to ask her, do you have another franchise up in Hightown?
No, I mean, the main theater, she points at the Spire. The main theater is and she points at that Spire. There is some more of the higher class acts typically are there, booked there. They're usually booked in advance, but yes.
Well, my act is for everyone, but maybe I'll go there too.
Well, of course.
Toodles.
Yeah, come by anytime. Okay. You can see down into Lowtown. So basically, what the street continues down, and you can see it goes down a pretty steep hill. Like, it's a pretty good drop into Lowtown, and you can see it's somewhat lit up. Like the rest of the town, as you look around, you can see these street lights have lit up throughout. Lowtown is less bright. There, you do see the occasional street light, but you can also see areas where it's completely dark from up here. Likely where some of these lanterns have completely gone out. And you can see a few shops like right at the edge of Lowtown that are still using old-fashioned lanterns and, you know, have like torches outside their shops. Yeah, you can see that from here. And right at the edge, you can see it goes down a hill and then down some like old stone steps that leads down into something in my mind reminds me kind of the Narrows from Batman Begins. Like, you can see like tight, thin alleyways and streets, and you can see like clotheslines and like stuff hanging between the buildings. You know, people have got their stuff hung up. You can see lots of balconies that almost touch each other on either sides of the street. Sometimes they create almost total overhangs, like one touches the other across the street. Like, it creates a labyrinth of a street coming down into Lowtown. Right at the edge, you can see, from here, you can see one building, what looks like more of an inn, probably a low-cost inn, called the Rusty Lantern, which is right at the edge of Lowtown. And you can see there's quite a few people. It looks like a street party going on around it. Like, there's lots of travelers kind of outside, and there's outside tables, and it sounds pretty ruckusy down there currently. Okay, but you guys are just outside the theater. You just gonna wait here until they get here?
Yeah, I guess we're kind of nice specific about what we should be looking for. I guess, like, presumably the technician from the Night Watch is just gonna look for heavily armed dudes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just kind of case the street. Are people have like weapons out or anything in town?
Not really. I mean, travelers do. Like, there's like no illegal like people aren't carrying any weapons at all or anything like that. Most of the commoners and people that live here are not like wearing a bunch of armor and weapons by any means. There are guards moving around. But one thing I think you would note, as you said you're just kind of casing the area, you'll note the guards seem to have like kind of walking paths that they take. Like you can see they like stop and turn and what have you. The guards really don't seem to go much past the theater. Like this is like they all turn around at this point. Like typically you can see them like kind of give you a nod, see the theater, maybe those first couple of buildings near the theater, and then turn and leave.
Wow.
They don't go down into Lowtown.
Like, we don't care.
Yeah.
Man, this place is like straight up like classist.
Well, the fact that the nobles live on a hill above the rest, I mean, I wasn't trying to be subtle about it. It's yeah, I would say yes, that's probably the vibe you get here as you sit and wait.
It is interesting though. I mean, this is just kind of occurring to me in real time. Like, if the Night Watch can send out a mercenary with each, like, of their toll collectors, I guess, like, why can't they just send one out with one of their... Like clearly they're not pocket poor, and they're not... they have mercenaries in the city that they work with. Like, why send us? Interesting idea. Interesting thought.
I was wondering the same.
Are you voicing that thought out loud, or?
Yeah, I guess while we're waiting for this guy to come up.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I agree. Plenty of guards around here. What do they need us for?
The thought hadn't occurred to me. What are they expecting us to grapple with down there? Grapple with, quite literally.
Is it the guards that we're guarding them from?
Well, I'm curious if the Night Watch is collecting tolls from the people out who are using, like, whose shops happen to be around the lanterns. I wonder if the people who can't pay to use the lanterns are dismantling the
taking
lights
them to the lowlands.
Right? It's like, if you can't afford to use, if the city is charging you to have a sidewalk outside your house and you can't pay to the sidewalk tax, you might break the sidewalk, right?
True, you might break the sidewalk, or or just or steal something. Yeah. No, you're right.
This is one of many reasons why I don't understand your culture. This obsession with money is truly unusual. It's like you pit yourselves against each other.
I need
no reason.
As you're saying this, Croc, I need you each to make a charisma save, please.
Oh. Oh, hell yeah.
My rolls
That'll
have
be a
been
21.
13.
Got a nat 1.
Oh.
I love it that
I got 13.
you, as you start talking about this, that to me is interesting. So everybody else saved except for Aaron. Aaron, you start speaking about this, like this sort of like, hey, I wonder why. But and I think that's how we all hear it from you. But the rest of you, as you're listening to Aaron, I want you to kind of imagine the way Drew said that, except more in a paranoid kind of way. Like, less I'm having this thought to more like, you know, you get this sense of like just like kind of dripping with paranoia. He's talking like, you know, why are these guards, you know, why aren't they taking them? This feels odd. Like, you know, you like the sense of like something doesn't feel right about it. It's more specific than the way Drew said it. Like, you all sense this off of him. Like this kind of like paranoia. And Drew, as you're sitting there, you have this fear coming over you. Like this paranoid fear that you're being like set up. like kind of feeling. Like it's just like whatever you were thinking is like amplified.
Oh,
And feel free to
He was
argue
giving
it
us-
out differently if you want, but that's, as you start talking, that's what comes over you.
Oh, damn.
yeah, guys, I'm just really kind of putting some things together here, and boy, like this is actually probably just like a larger, like, system of oppression where, like, the Night Watch is actually trying to like extort money from poor people who can't pay their taxes, right? So they end up being poor anyway because they never get ahead because they can never save the money, and also steel doesn't melt steel. I mean, I just don't know what this is all about.
Hey, whoa. Aaron, you brought us into this. Should we not do this? Should we just go home? We don't have to be a part of this.
Whoa,
Hold on, Alonus. He was making some good points.
Well, let's slow down here. You all do remember the gold part, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're here to do a job.
Yeah, there's all sorts of bad stuff happening all over the place. I mean, look at poor Urskar over here. His village is melting to the ground while we're sitting in front of a theater. But, let's remember the important part of why we're here.
Willie
For once, I agree with Willie Waw.
As you say that, as the two of you say that, you say you're standing in front of the theater. Willie Waw, you kind of point towards the theater when you say that. No one is there. The theater, the line of people coming and going is gone. The ticket taker is gone. The street around you is empty.
Oh, we're being set up.
Will you guys join me for a second against this wall here?
And then, as you say that, and you start kind of looking around, Joel and everyone, you all notice this. So, like, Drew, your paranoia probably kicks up even bigger notch. The streets are empty. You see no one. You just see kind of this foggy mist, kind of in all directions. Like, I kind of imagine you guys are kind of huddled, like having this conversation. And when you look around, everyone is gone. As far as you can see. Lowtown, those people in front of the bar, gone. The tavern, empty. Just gone. And then footsteps.
Oh.
Like high heels on stone. Coming from the west, kind of the way you came, you see a tall woman once again standing there, walking towards you all.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Black hair.
Is this your friend?
Wearing this red kind of this golden choker with a red jewel in the middle. You see her is walking towards you all. She's about 100 feet away when she stops.
Take out my warhammer.
You have proven more difficult than I anticipated. Her voice
Thank you.
comes through. And again, you hear it all around you. It's like this voice echoes down the alleyways, down the streets. It's in your mind, or it's in your head, like it's all around you when she speaks. You've proven more difficult than I anticipated.
Stand behind Karak.
Stand in front of Alonus.
Okay. You move in front of each other. You should not have gotten involved. You have something I want. She points at you, Aaron.
I'll bet she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Dude.
I will not underestimate you again. Just takes a couple steps towards you all.
Doug,
Yes?
quickly turn invisible. Cast invisibility. Well, I use my cloak actually.
Okay, yeah, you start to weave your cloak around. She puts her hand up.
Hey.
Nothing happens.
You're lucky she didn't slap your face.
She says one word under her breath. Nothing happens.
She says, "Bitch."
Right.
Can you guys see me right now?
She takes yes.
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 She takes another step towards you. I will not make that mistake again. She holds her hand out. Now, Aaron, give me.
Cast it again.
It only works once from the cloak.
Oh, actual the spell.
You go to cast again?
Yep.
Okay. You see her hand go up. Again, nothing happens. You can mark the spell. You can mark the spell slot off, though. That was
You don't,
Oh, yeah.
lose, you don't lose spells anymore.
What's that?
You don't lose spells anymore.
Oh, okay.
I
No?
don't think. You have to check counterspell.
Oh yeah,
but
it's
I'm
been
pretty
a
sure
while.
you don't.
Yeah, I've not done counterspell yet. Yeah,
Oh, they changed
since the 2024 rules.
Yeah.
Aaron, she looks at you. Now give me what I want, Aaron. She says your name by name.
Uh-oh. What, right here in the street?
it.
There's no guards, no people.
I was gonna make that joke.
Sorry, I got it. A little tired. This is your last chance, mortal.
Get out of here.
Aaron, what are you doing or saying, if anything?
Look, it's the first night of a new job. I'm trying to make a good impression. Can you get out of here?
Eyes narrow at you.
I'll actually say, all right, fine. Like, you win. I don't want any more trouble. I don't want any more people to get hurt. And I walk up. How far away is she?
She's about 60 feet away.
I'll start walking up towards her.
Okay. Get to about 30 feet, and she puts her hand up. That's far enough. Mortal.
Well, I have to give it to you. It's in my bag.
Oh,
I'll give it.
Set it on the ground. Now.
No. No, I won't set something this precious on the ground.
I'm trying to say how best to say this. No, she's not gonna say that. Never mind. Trying to think. There's something I wanted to say here, but I'm trying to think how best to put it.
Take a second.
Will do what I tell you, and you hear a sense of like almost command come through. You sense it. She doesn't cast command, but you get the sense that she could. You hear this sort of like almost suggestion, Drew, come through, and you kind of feel it, like almost like if she wanted to press there, maybe she could. You will do what I tell you now. For the first time, you see this composure kind of start to break a little bit. You see kind of purple energy crackling through her eyes.
If you want it, just go ahead and take it, and then move further toward closer towards her.
She puts her hand up as you do this time. No.
This time, take a bit. As she does that, I start running towards her.
You start running at her. She kind of kind of backs up just like a half step. You see her kind of hand go out. No, stay back, creature.
I will cast Hold Person on her.
Okay. You begin to cast. Once again, nothing happens. You see it just kind of flame out. But as it does, she looks back. No, that will not do. What good are pawns that refuse to be played? No. She just kind of whips her hand to the right as you're getting very close to her, as you're running at her, Drew. She's kind of rips her hand to the right. And Kevin, Matt, Joel, Jason, you kind of see him running. Everything starts moving in slow motion as he is. You see kind of everything just kind of time just starts kind of moving slower. You see flashes around you for a second. Like the people, you can see them in the distance. Like they're there, like you're like next to them. Like you can see like this image is breaking and cracking. You can see flashes of the town around you as you're in this kind of dark space. And then as her hand moves across, you see this wave, almost like a line of purple energy kind of rip out from her hand. It just slides across the street at each of you. And as it touches you, everything just vanishes. You just feel yourself ripped apart, and everything goes dark for just a second.
Oh.
You feel it.
Whoa, total party kill.
For that minute, you just felt, for that second, you feel this pulse of energy and magic. Kevin, you feel it as well. The two of you probably the most attuned to the arcane magic. Once again, you feel that energy you felt in that pit. You feel ancient power. Something, Jill, it feels like when you pull your power, it feels like that. Like something just unknown, untapped, pure, raw magic. And everything goes dark for a second. And you all come to. Everything comes back. It just goes black for just a second. And as your vision sort of kind of clears, Drew, you're up in front of everybody else because you were running at her. You are in a rocky area. Field of stone in all direction. It reminds you of that moment when you were in Miriam's sort of demi-plane. You see just stone kind of fields in all directions, mountains in the distance. You see the sky is pulsing around you. Once again, the stars are moving and changing and sort of, shifting above you. You see flashes of lightning in the distance again. Kind of flash of bright red energy just reeks up from the ground into the sky. You see flashes of energy in all directions. Wind suddenly starts picking up all around you all. You are standing in this field. It reminds you exactly of when you talked to Miriam in this sort of vacant plane of existence. The five of you are there together. There is no town and no sign of her. No sign of the crystal on your back. Your backpack is missing, Drew.
I was just gonna.
Damn.
You can feel it. It's like gone.
Well,
Your whole backpack is gone. And you guys just hear a flood of thunder. And all around you, lights are flashing, lightning crashing in all directions. Up, down, left, right. The sky just blasts with energy.
Transport us to Exegol.
That's kind of the vibe I'm going for here, sure.
Where are we? Aaron, are you
What
okay?
happened?
I don't know where she went.
Gotta find her. Gotta get that crystal back.
Are we just seeing this, or is this? Try to touch stuff.
Yeah, you reach down to the ground.
Like, is it cobblestone?
It's dirt. It's like kind of walking on the surface of the moon. Like this like loose, silty dirt, like under your boots. Another flash goes by.
Is this? Does it feel like we're in a magical plane?
You can feel as you think that out loud, Alonis, as you kind of just sense magic all around you. Like with each flash of lightning, you feel it, not like a storm, like a regular lightning bolt, but like magic flashing in the distance. And Joel, you would feel the same. Like you get like every time you hear thunder, you feel it in your bones.
Oh.
Bone thunder.
There's
I'm gonna
To your left, just so we're clear, it's pretty much a field. You can see mountains in the distance again. This looks almost identical to the scene where you met Miriam. However, the only real difference is you see mountains north of you. To your left, you see a small hill, a couple of small mountain outcroppings, and you can see a cave just to your left.
God damn it! It's another mine.
Doesn't look like a mine. It looks more like a cave, but sure. And all around you, wind and debris is starting to like kind of whip up and pick up, like you're in the middle of a storm. As the lightning is crashing, feels like a storm brewing up around you.
Urskar, earlier when I was in my dream, I was transported to a place that was different from this, and yet somewhat similar.
Yeah, it reminds you of it. Agreed. Out the window.
Take my barhammer off my back.
Yeah.
Perhaps this is an illusion after all. Let's all strike at the ground with our weapons, Urskar and I, who happen to be the strongest, and see if we can break through this dream. And then with that, I'll swing my warhammer as hard as I can at the ground.
Dirt.
I will do the same with my trident in the same spot.
Keep doing that. Maybe like a good 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, you do. You just make a lot of dirt and dust and break some rocks, and it seems to have. Yeah. I mean, you're definitely doing damage to the ground and your warhammer probably. But it's getting loud out here, and very, like as you say that, like it's hard to hear Karak, like through this wind, like this wind that's just ripping around you now. It's like a windstorm is starting to pick up. Kind of blowing.
Let's seek shelter. Let's seek shelter in the cave.
All right. I'll play 2 notes on my dulcimer and send a message to Urskar.
Okay.
Saying, I don't think we're powerful enough to break through the dream. We're going to have to desist and seek shelter. We'd better head for that cave, as Alonis has been shouting.
Let's yell back. Okay, let's go, everyone. Just kind of try to gather everybody like closely together and start running.
Yeah, you do. Kind of charge into this cave. It's not large. As soon as you cross the threshold of it, it's not a huge cave. It's not a mine. It's a small kind of dug-out cave, stone cavern. But as soon as you cross, the wind dies down for sure. And as you're making your way in, whoever's last, you see a crash of lightning hit the ground outside. You see dirt and debris and glass just kind of shatter up into the sky as you break into cover. You hear the thunder kind of, get dull for a second. You're in a small cave.
Does anybody know who this woman is? Does anybody know what's going on?
She never gave me a name.
I'm tired of this.
Aaron, she's asking about you.
I'm guessing she's one of these Agronauts chosen.
As you say that, Drew, and Alonis, as you say that, you guys see movement in the cave.
Uh-oh.
In one back corner, you see a figure step out from behind a cave, kind of part behind the wall. It's wearing a cloak. As it pulls back, it kind of steps into view, because most of you have night vision at this point. Jay, it's hard for you to see, in the darkness. But everybody else, I think, has night vision pretty much. You see this silhouette of a figure kind of appear. Jay, you would see it in flashes as the lightning flashes outside. You would see like occasional kind of flashes of this figure in the darkness, moving towards you, wearing a full cloak. As it starts to pull back its hood, as it does, you see a bird-looking figure appear.
Oh, what?
Oh, what do we have here?
What?
You hear a voice. What do we have here? And you see an Aarakocra appear as he pulls back his hood. And that is
Was
where
it the
we
same one from the bathhouse?
which was so great because Luce was listening tonight to pay attention.
I was listening. I heard it.
Of
I
all
heard it.
nights. It was so good. So good. But that is, as you see this Aarakocra appear, that is where we are going to stop tonight.
What?
As we set up for next time. As you see this brown feathered Aarakocra pull back its hood and say that. And that is where we are going to stop. So for our viewers, we will see you in 2 weeks as the story continues. For the rest of us, we'll hang out here for a minute to chat with our good friend Luce, who's going to be joining us for a short story arc for a couple of episodes. So we'll see you next time.
Excellent.